with Slurpy, a Lego chat show to which we welcome all, talking shit, spitballing and busting your balls. We all love Star Wars, the uniting cause.
Happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter.
At the moment, it's just myself and WhittaKEE. We have got Slurpy joining shortly. And also, we got Oaktown in the house tonight. So we'll let this play a little. The plan is to get whatever the thumbnail is for this week every time, but I completely forgot to upload it. So, but we'll do that every week. It's kind of awkward just sitting here waiting for the music to play.
That's all the work you put in it. You know.
With the plan talks the head of the pain. Simmer and Biff, Welsh Dragon, see you all at the rank. So wrap this up a quick, let's get the show started. Comments in the chat, even replay gets harder. Make yourself known so we can shout you all out. Cool Han Luke, check it out, come see what it's about. Cool Han Luke, Cool Han Luke. We about to blast off like we're dropping a note. Cool Han Luke, Cool Han.
So yeah, the long term, the plan is to I mean, I've been working on something else that I want to try and do, but it's a long piece of work and it's going to take weeks, probably months. But it's like a sub intro, so we'll have the normal intro and then we'll have the music playing while something else comes up, and then obviously back to normal. But anyway, thanks everybody for joining us. I do appreciate the fact that it's Easter Sunday. Lots of people will be busy spending time with family. Of course, over in the US, it's like the middle of the day, or depending on where you are in the US, could be like quite early in the morning. So a lot of people, unless they're like myself and they worked all day today, they will be spending time with family and whatever. So we appreciate you popping along if you're here. So let us know in the chat if you're here, and we'll shout you out in just a sec when WhittaKEE does his back for the roll call that we so did such a crap job of last week without him. But
No, you didn't.
well, somebody in the chat was trolling us about it. So, but I don't know. This feels like this takes me back to episode 2.
Yeah,
It's me and you, yeah. So the originals,
just the two
but
of us.
yeah. So and look, obviously, there's another reason why I mentioned the whole Easter thing is because I myself have got family staying with me. We got family down from Manchester who came down today to visit us, but of course I was in work because they didn't think to check with me if I was actually available. And also Kirsty's brother and his girlfriend have come down from London. We only get to see them a couple of times a year, so they're staying down. They came down Friday night, and I was working Friday till late. I worked all day yesterday till late. I worked today, and they're going back tomorrow. So I haven't spent really any time with them at all, and I do feel kind of bad. But the plan is tonight to try and finish a bit earlier. We're going to try and aim for like a 2-hour slot. They've gone to the pub to watch a band or a bar to watch a band locally. And when they're on their way back, they're going to let me know. So I'm going to try and aim for about 9:30. Obviously, if you and whoever else is here at the time want to carry on, mate, then by all means. But I'm going to try and cut myself off or cut the show off, depends on what happens, about 9:30. Because I just think most people are going to want to go and do something with family and friends on a day like today. But like I said, we want to keep it going.
Well, I'm working tomorrow. I got to be up at 6, though, but that's not stopped me before.
Yeah, I'm working all day tomorrow as well. So it's been a really great Easter weekend for me. In fairness, I usually have Easter week off, or the week after Easter. Well, one of the 2 Easter weeks off, and it usually I end up having the weekend. So either way, I've usually got Easter weekend off, and it's so quiet in retail that I mean we're on a retail park, and there's literally us open and a gym. No Tesco, no B&M. Because I don't know, most people probably don't know this is not really that interesting, but you've got to be under a certain square footage to be able to open on Easter Sunday. So larger stores aren't allowed to. But yeah, so we meet that criteria, but we were the only person open. And I was speaking to my area manager, and she was like, well, if I'd known, you could have closed and not worked today. And I was like, why tell me this now? Like,
I remember B&Q years ago used to still do it, and they didn't care about paying the fine because they used to make so much money.
Yeah. No, that's right. But anyway, so there we have it. So I've had a very busy working Easter weekend, but I hope everybody else out there has had a great Easter weekend. I hope you haven't stuffed yourself silly with chocolate. I went over today because I realized there was nothing else open on the retail back, and even like Subway was closed. Costa, I popped in there, they didn't have nothing savory. It was literally just cakes, and I don't drink coffee, so I was like, no good. I thought I'll try Pizza Hut because Pizza Hut was open, and I said, do you do takeaway? Because we've been in there to eat loads of times, but never got takeaway. He's like, yeah, and for $7.99, which I think is quite steep, but it's normally $4.99 in the week. It was only on $7.99 on the weekend. He said for that you can fill like a box full of salad from the salad bar, and I'll give you a box to fill with pizza slices. He said normally it's 3 slices, but you can fill it up as much as you want. Probably because he could see I had my manager's badge on, so he could see I worked on the retail back. We do tend to get perks from some of the other shops, but he's like, yeah, fill it up as much as you can. So I must have gone out there with about, I don't know, 6 or 8 slices of pizza. The box for the salad, I couldn't close it. I was just like trying to cram it all in. So I took a picture to send Kirsty, and I was just like, and I went past my colleague in work, and I said to her, oh, look what I've got from Pizza Hut. And she was like, oh, yeah, I got enough food for tonight as well then. Don't be silly. And I sat there and stuffed a lot. And then I struggled to move then. But anyway, I had a great day in work. It was so dead that we played 18 holes of golf with a plastic golf set. So it was that quiet. But no, I got paid the same as I would do on a busy day, so I can't complain. And the day went quite quick. So
anyway. It's my weekend off. So and I did book off tomorrow, but he still put me on the rota. I went, all right, I'll do it. It's extra money for Chicago. So yeah, I thought I said, but can I have the Friday off instead? He went, yeah. So that's
Oh, there you go. Oh, well, last Friday or Friday coming?
No, Friday coming.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
it was my weekend on as well, so it was nice to have that day off just before it.
Nice. Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, I am working next weekend, but I will be popping on.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. I don't even know what we've got lined up for next week. Oh, we're doing a Star Wars episode, and I won't tell you who we've got because I want people to tune in, find out, and watch back. But so yeah, guys in the chat, let us know, what are your plans, or what did you do over the Easter weekend? Have you had a great time? How many chocolate eggs have you stuffed? All that kind of stuff, the usual nonsense. Slurpy is going to be with us very shortly. He's currently watching a film with his family. It's obviously part of his annual tradition in his household, which is great. Love to hear that kind of stuff. Didn't ask him what the film is, but we'll save that for when we come on. So someone remind me to ask him what film it was. Probably like Short Circuit or E.T. or something like that. The
Barbie.
usual classics. Or maybe it was Watership Down or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, we'll soon find out. But so he'll be on shortly, hopefully about 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish. And we've also got Oaktown supposed to be joining us because he's missed out on quite a few episodes because he's been away. I think he took a trip to New York, and he unfortunately, because we've got quite a few hosts now, I usually put it to the sort of chat that we've got and say, look, who's free for tonight? First come, first served. And Oaktown, unfortunately, tends to miss out. So he's kind of missed a couple of streams he would have liked to have been on because we've only got 6 seats. So, but yeah, hopefully he'll be popping on today because I made sure he was in on this one. And yeah, so we'll give it a few more minutes and we'll read through give the guys a shout out in the chat. But did you get any Easter Lego?
Me or the chat?
Yeah, are you?
Well, no. I mean, I'm trying to obviously save. But apart from last week, was it last week or the week before when I got the Shire set? I got that for free.
Right.
Can you see it, or are you just looking?
Oh, sorry, mate. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember you. Were you building it as well?
No, I've not built it.
Where? Oh, somebody I was watching was building it. Must be on a different.
No,
stream.
Not really. Maybe. Yeah. I did get this from last year, though. Was it last year? This one.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
I always put him up on the TV.
Well, we've got loads. I want to say we've got between, well, not really me, but between Kirsty and Maya, because obviously I buy them little Lego sets, and I've had some GWPs and stuff in the past. We've probably got about 10 Easter sets, but I don't know where any of them are, because obviously we packed them when we moved, and we moved just after Easter last year. So, because actually it was a year anniversary of us buying this house, or moving into this house was the 18th. But I think last year Easter was a bit earlier, so we missed Easter, I believe. I can't remember. But either way,
technically, we got the new one, but that was for the little kid at work. Yeah, and I will be turning that into something else.
Yeah, have you got the instructions? I can send them to you if you need them.
No, not yet.
The carrot is cool though. I didn't realize you could like detach and take the carrot off. The details on this thing are really good.
We can talk about what that can change into when we come up to the banner later.
Yeah, I'll try and see if I can find a picture of it.
He's got the other one. Was it the other 3-in-1 where it was a white rabbit? He's got that one as well, and that came with a carrot, separate carrot. But we've turned that into a cockatiel at the moment. It's a 3-in-1 set. So
I also got these stay out all year round because obviously Wales, but got the daffodils as well.
I have to say they do look better. They look better than on the box.
Yeah, they are all right. I mean, they're one of the cheaper ones, so they're not like usual. So yeah, So no, I didn't get any Lego, but I did get one of these. Kirsty sells them in her store. They're like, I've got one of these I got for Christmas. It's a pizza slice, which I still haven't had a chance to build. But this one is actually like a little retro arcade game. I believe it's like Space Invaders. No, Alien Invasion. So Space Invaders. So just like a little. I don't mind these little brick things. These non-Lego things. Just for a little bit of fun. I mean, they're not particularly costly for Kirsty anyway. So I wouldn't go out and buy one of these, obviously, because that's money I could spend on Lego. But as a present, it's cool. So. I'm sure Kirsty would have got me Lego, but all the sets she's had back into her store now, I've already got. So, victim of my own success.
Well, I did get a mini eggs Easter egg.
Yeah, I was going to say I got some of the
that I bought myself.
It's sad, when you got to buy your own Easter eggs and your own Christmas.
Well, the kids are coming around tomorrow, so I'll probably get it tomorrow. So.
There you go. Well, are they coming before or after work then?
After work. Oh yeah, they're not going to get here at like 6 in the morning. I got to come home and then cook a roast chicken dinner for them. So yeah, be quite nice.
Nice. This is the closest I'll get to a chicken dinner.
I'm
a massive fan of jelly babies. Kirsty knows so I get jelly babies.
I like jelly babies. I haven't seen those though. No, I do. I love jelly babies. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're lovely. The Christmas ones as well. Oh, black whip man. So anyway, I can already see that unless it's Slurpy, I can already see the viewings are a lot lower than our normal. Yeah,
well, it's Easter Sunday, isn't it? Like I said, people probably got family or they've gone away.
Yeah, absolutely. Consistency is key though, so even if we just put in a half effort.
Because the traffic on Thursday and Friday was bloody terrible.
Yeah.
Everyone getting away, I suppose.
Don't blame them. And the weather perked up a bit, didn't it? So let's do it then, mate. Should we do we shout the chat?
Yeah, I'll just go back to the top. I'll stick the old
which one do you like?
This one.
Rocker.
I can't hear it, but yeah,
I'll turn it up now. Give me a sec. There you go.
It's a good evening. Yeah, so slightly different from last week. Shut the windows, turn the music up, get your party hat on, get your Ray-Bans out, and let's say hello to the Cool Gang. Just stick that one up as well. Thank you, Martin. Okay, so we start off with Nimble. Happy Easter, fellas. Happy Easter to you, Nimble. Always lovely to see you.
Slurpy was number one, though.
Well, it was, but it's gone now, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Anyway, let's Padawan. Evening, CJ. Hope you're well. New Squadron. Always nice to see you. Good evening. Old Muttley. Good evening to you, Muttley. Hope you're well and having a good Easter. What else have we got here? We got Legend Bricks. Good evening. What's up, everybody? I mentioned Muttley, but like he did say, he's a little bit quiet, but he pre-ordered the GWP on eBay. So that's cool.
Wait,
number
GWP?
number one fan coming up, and Slurpy's not even here. Evening, Mugsy. And I think, and then, well, there's Oaktown. I thought he was supposed to be in here. Good evening.
Oaktown,
there you go.
Oaktown,
That's
Oaktown,
it. I'm afraid it's a little bit short tonight, but as everyone knows, if people pop in, I will say hello. We will be doing this, but yeah, I will say hello to anyone who comes in. So, but for all those that are in, hope you're having a great Easter, and thanks for joining us.
And since we got 2 legends in the house, let's play these.
Saul makes 10. 10 ought to do it, don't you think? You think we need one more? You think we need one more? All right, we'll get one more.
I do like
that. We've also got another.
When I first saw that, I was like,
I need your help. I can't tell you what it is. You can never ask me about it later, and we're gonna hurt some people.
Whose car are we gonna take?
Sorry, mate, I didn't mean to cut you off then.
that's okay. No, I was going to say, when I first heard the Muttley one, I was at work and I couldn't hear it properly. But yeah, no, that's.
What do you think of it?
Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, maybe one more. Yeah, one more. You mean 10 more?
Yeah, but he's already got 10. But yeah, I'm just interested though, Muttley, if you're still out there, are you? You said you pre-ordered the GWP. Does that mean you're not going to the Lego store on May the 1st? Or
Looks like it. If he's ordered it on eBay, then yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, I know everybody did shout out, but I'm like the school teacher here, trying to remember like 20 names. You guys only got to remember one, so I'm trying to remember what everybody said they were doing.
I'm a bit gutted that it's only 2 GWPs now, because yeah, you were right. You got to get unless you get the slave one, which I won't be getting.
Well, there's still talk that there is going to be one, but obviously nobody knows for sure.
Right.
But I'm pissed if it's only going to be 2.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't really care what it is.
No, because you're going to get it whatever. Because obviously you want to get the big one, don't you? So you're going to spend anyway. So.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's like a bottom tier and a top tier. But where's the middle tier? Otherwise, it's bottom and middle. You can't call it top and bottom without there being a middle.
I still don't understand, because they've done it a few years now, haven't they? Where they've sold a poly bag for a couple of months and then they've given it to you as free. It's like, don't bother buying the poly bag until after May the 4th, just in case.
I know.
And it's not the best.
I will see what deals are available. No, that's a good show.
Like I say, they could have printed the little cockpit on the Millennium Falcon, but
no, because they've done it before, haven't they? Well, maybe not printed it as such, but
yeah, they have.
Yeah, not like, you know what I mean? It was like just little black bits, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's is it on the microfighters? I haven't got it. It's in the other room, but I'm sure it's on the microfighter.
So Oaktown said he's going to join at noon. He thought the live stream started at noon. Well, they're 8 hours behind, so that means for some reason he thought we started at 8. But I think it might have been because before daylight savings, they were only 7 hours behind at one point because they'd gone forward before we had. So we may be getting confused with that, perhaps.
So I noticed that
yeah.
we had about 2 weeks where ACOB was on at 1 o'clock in the morning instead of 2, and then it changed.
Yeah. Well, it was actually a month. It was actually about 5 weeks, I think.
Oh, was it? It felt like only 2 weeks.
No, it was quite a while. Yeah, theirs goes back like almost. It was not. I don't know. Was it a month or just over a month before ours? I don't think it's always the case, but I don't know. I don't know how it works. Anyway, so today's show, we're focusing on really only one thing. We might do some little bits and pieces in between, as usual, but we're focusing on one thing, and we're going to do what we did at Halloween and we do what we did at Christmas, both of which got really good feedback. And that is that we're going to mercilessly bully some old and some shocking Easter sets. So we'll pull up Easter sets or sets that come under the banner of Easter. I know we had a lot of complaints around Halloween that we didn't have this set. We didn't have the what was that company called? The outside or the inside or whatever it's called. The glow in the dark things. Remember them?
No.
The inner side. Oh, what was it called? A subcategory of Lego that they made, like, and they were all like spooky things.
Oh,
Halloween. The hidden side. Hidden side.
Yeah, that was it.
People complained that we didn't do hidden side during the thing, but we literally put it into brick set Halloween sets, and that's
Wasn't
what
that
came
a
out.
theme? Wasn't that a theme? It wasn't just like on Halloween, was it?
Exactly. So,
Yeah,
but I think people thought, well, that's class as a Halloween set. But I'm like, yeah, but we didn't open it to other people's opinions, and not only that, but of course it would have been a lot more sets. It would take us a lot longer to get through.
Well,
so we're going to do Easter
all the time.
No, that's right. So we're going to just do Easter as said by Brickset, and we'll go through them all. Now, last time when we had the Christmas ones, I don't think it's going to be a problem with Easter. At least I hope it won't be. But with the Christmas ones, there's so many things that come under Christmas that it was just ridiculous. It was like thousands of sets. So Slurpy did a good job of whittling them down for us. I haven't had a chance to do that, and I even haven't had a chance to look at the list. So we're just going to be flying this completely blind. And if the set looks awful, we're going to find the best ways we can rip into it and troll it as much as possible and make that amusing for you guys. And if the set's good, we'll praise it up and we'll give it the praise it deserves. So let me get that loaded up while you guys call out those couple of extra comments.
Just at the two, really. We got Nutley there. See what deals are available. It's the same as me, Matt. I don't even know what I'm going to buy yet. I'm waiting to see, because sometimes I do certain sets with five times and all that. I'm just waiting. Because to be honest with you, like I said, you know, some of the sets are good, but they're not all for me, and I just it's a bit meh this year at the moment. Oh, there's a new one. It's Timmy. Evening Lego Timmy, or afternoon, wherever. What's up? Yeah, we'll be talking about Easter sets later on. Just loading all that up. But yeah, like I said, I'm not too sure what I'm going to get on May the 1st. If there's not any deals or whatever, I'll probably end up getting a chopper and then whatever else to add, you know, to make sure I get the threshold for the GWP. I probably might end up getting the because you can only get that in Lego stores. Is it the battle pack from last year? The Rebels and the Troopers, Stormtroopers.
All right, yeah.
Came out in October, you know. So Legends going for the TIE Bomber, nice ship, and the ATTE. I still am around whether to get that. I don't know. One day. Not big clones, but it is quite nice. But I don't know. Hey, happy Easter, boys, from ACOV and Sean the right way. Good evening or afternoon.
Happy Easty Beastie, boys.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got the sets lined up,
Okay.
and I've just had a quick look through them, and for some reason, SpongeBob is in there, and there's a witches set in there, which should have been part of Halloween. No idea how that's happened from me typing in the word Easter, but there looks like there's about 74 sets, and just through a quick scroll, there's at least 10 in there that shouldn't be in there, so we'll just dismiss them.
Right.
So we're looking at about 60 sets. I think we can wangle through that. The last time we did Halloween, I think we whittled it down to about 60 odd sets, and we did other things in that show, like we had a guest on and we did the interview with them, which obviously we're not doing this time. So what I'll say is this: if there's anybody out there in the chat who's going to be free for a portion of time, 5 or 10 minutes, if you're popping in and out, don't waste your time. But if there's anybody out there in the chat who'd like to pop on, like the link to pop on and join the screen with myself, WhittaKEE, and of course Oaktown and Slurpy when they join, and just talk some rubbish about some Easter sets, let me know on Instagram and I can send you the link. Not a problem. We'll open it up. Obviously, we're not going to have everybody, so it's first come, first serve. But let's just make it a bit fun. Like I said, if you're in a position, and if you've never been on the stream before, then unfortunately we won't have time to sort of do a full interview and find out who you are, where you're from, and all that malarkey. But we will schedule that for a future date, if you so wish. But yeah,
I just brought this up because my son told me today that he's going to come with me to see Revenge of the Sith at the cinema. I'm assuming you won't be building that out of the cinema, legend.
Nice.
Yeah, I said to him about going, and he said, "What a film?" I told him. He said, "Oh yeah." So I was like,
"Yeah, right." I managed to rope Kirsty in to go with me. Well, so I got when are your tickets? Mine's the 28th.
You know why? Because he won't. Because it'd be me who's paying for it. But he did come. I remember he did come with me originally when he was really because I couldn't remember. I think he was only about 7. But yeah, because he really because he really liked Mace Windu, and I was a bit worried because I knew what was going to happen. But he was all right.
God for life.
Yeah, he said. I do remember actually. I remember he was only 7, but I remember him turning around to me and saying, "He died well." It's like cool.
Well, if you believe,
legend.
If you believe he died at all.
No, at home. Although you gave me an idea. Well, according to Hyde, they're going around taking chickens into cinemas and doing fires. So why not take a Lego set?
Yeah, I saw the one the other day with the fireworks. They let off a bunch of fireworks.
What the hell? I said, what? And what I want to know is how did they get a chicken in there in the first place?
Yeah, well, the amount of fireworks is probably bigger than the display we have locally. So there must have been boxes. Surely the cinema have seen that. Apparently they're investigating it now because some people have been like injured or had their clothes ruined by like drinks and whatever. And people have made complaints to the cinema about the people. Well, it turns out apparently some of the cinemas has encouraged the kids to do it.
And it was just to do the Minecraft movie.
Well, in particular, when they say chicken jockey or something like that.
Oh, right.
Well, I don't get it because Minecraft was well after my time, so I don't really understand it. Same as Pokemon. It's a kid's game. So, I don't know. Yeah, man. It does say on the... wait a sec. Where's my sub thing? My sub name? I've already had 50 eggs, mate. I can eat 50 eggs. Cool Han Luke can eat 50 eggs. I've had 50 eggs. They might be chocolate eggs, but I've already eaten 50. I smashed a bag of Jelly Baby chickens, and I've just smashed an entire bag of these Galaxy. I mean, there's only about 10 in there, and there was probably about 20 in there, but still.
I bought that mini eggs Easter egg, right? Quite a fairly sized one, and it came with one tiny mini bag of mini eggs. It's like bloody hell.
Yeah, they're rip-offs nowadays, isn't they? So, yeah. Anyway,
how fast can you eat a single egg? Well, it depends how big they are.
Yeah, I've always wished that they'd make a solid Easter egg, but I don't even know how you'd eat the thing.
Here we go. Greetings from the pub. Hope you're all having a great Easter weekend and have overindulged in chocolate. No.
No, I've only eaten 2 bags of the confectionery you purchased for me, Kirsty. But yeah, that's my fiance Kirsty. Just in case you didn't know, anyone. But yeah, so
not mine.
Let me know if you want the link. You want to join the chat. We're going to start ripping into these Easter sets. So let's see.
You mean we're going to start cracking into them?
We're going to open some Easter eggs while having some crack at the sets. As in, like,
right, crack at the sets, right? I wonder what you were saying.
Yeah, I tried to put it on the thumbnail. I asked Slurpy what was the best way to word it, and then afterwards I was like, have some crack with your Easter eggs, and I thought I can't put that on the thumbnail. I don't mind putting it in the description, but people get the wrong idea like a band. But
a few banners.
But yeah, so in the end I didn't bother. But yeah, so we're gonna rip into some Easter eggs while we rip apart some Easter sets. Something along those lines, I don't know. But what's happening? Right, so let's present this then.
Yeah, right.
And these are very, very dire to start off. But you can imagine with the I just want to try and can you see him? So this, surprisingly, I mean, I would have said this was late 70s, early 90s, but this is actually 1992.
Wow.
Believe it or not. That's not the first one. This is the first one. Same year. 1990, this one. And I think for 1990, that's not bad. Because if that's obviously come out when I was 10 years old. And I remember Lego sets being, a lot worse than that at that sort of time. And there's a printed brick there as well, which you don't see very often. So I think he's okay. I mean,
at least you can tell what it is, can't you? At least you can tell.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if this came out today, we'd be wondering what the hell's going on, right?
Yeah.
But if you turn it, and if we did a back shot of him, it's pure flat. He's going to be pure flat on the back, like he's been run over. But but no, for the time, we do take into consideration the time.
Would it be funny if it had a tire print on the back of it?
Yeah. So this one came out 2 years later. See, now this is what I would question. So you got this in 1990, 2 years later, and that's all we've progressed, and that actually looks worse.
Yeah.
Because what's going on? What have they done? What's going on with his ears? He's got a top hat on. Is he fat? What's happening?
Side one. Yeah.
Yeah. So that deserves an absolute ribbon because I don't know what they're playing at here. It's just a mess. So disappointing, but these are just poly bags, so we won't spend too much time looking at them. I don't know what the hell is going on with
flying
this guy.
Duck.
There's a flying duck. I wouldn't even class this as an Easter set. I don't know why it is,
Not
but it's
really.
just the fact that the guy down in the corner, he's wearing like a brick on his head. So is that the first version of Blockhead? Maybe. And this is what's more worrying. This is 1997. That's not that long ago. This is 2 years before Star Wars launch, and they haven't even given him proper O's.
I mean, not being funny, it looks almost like a Duplo set.
It's terrible. Well, we'll move on. Why is this Easter? No idea.
What?
Why is this Easter? No idea. But again, 1997 for that?
Again.
Why has he got flowers on his head? He's supposed to be a plane. So this is the early version of maybe like this. This is a 2-in-1, right? But when you compare that to what we've got now these days, it is there's something seriously wrong there.
Good.
But anyway, not an Easter set, not an Easter set. Why is this an Easter? I don't know.
It's Halloween.
But again, 1997. Look at the sort of what do you call them? The parts. Some of the parts for that. You got the cat, the hat, the bat, the wand, the crystal,
the cat, the hat, the bat.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice prints on the witch with the one tooth for the time, and yet the same year we get this and this.
Oh,
it don't make sense to me. Anyway, not Easter. There we go.
Here we go.
But again, 2000, and let me just take you back 8 years. 8 years.
It looks like he's got those like World War II kind of like chaps on or whatever.
So in 8 years, we've gone from that to that.
Not a lot of difference.
What is going on? Yeah, somebody in Lego needs firing. Well, I guess they were. We got this
What year was that?
Easter chicks. This one is 2000. But the problem is, I've got sets, Martin, right? I've got the instructions and I've got sets from, you've seen them. The paper instructions from 1977, 78.
Yeah.
And the builds in there are no different to this. No different.
If you showed me without telling me the dates, I would have put this like 70s, early 80s. These. It just demonstrates how Lego, because obviously we don't see it now, and even the people who've been collecting since it came out were kids in most cases when they started collecting, so they don't have that memory of what Lego. And of course, we didn't. The internet wasn't as wide as it is now. People weren't Googling. People didn't know the history of Lego, so we weren't seeing these sets come out and be like, "Oh my God, Lego is struggling." But I think this is kind of displayed in some of these sets because they're just desperate. Yeah. I mean,
this is the same guy. It's the exact same guy. Only in 1990 he was called Mr. Bunny. Fast forward 13 years. That's the age of my daughter, who is now, in school. Right, so 30, like a child's lifetime has passed, and they've done nothing except for change the name.
Well, it's still Mr. Bunny. He's still called Mr. Bunny, isn't he?
No, the other one's called Rabbit.
Oh, right, okay.
Yes. It wouldn't even be so bad if the last one was called Bunny and this one was called Mr. Bunny, but it's Rabbit, Bunny. And also, the first set was set 1677. This is 1071.
He swapped his ears right now.
Sorry, 10,071. So, we've had thousands of sets come out in between and yet nothing's changed. No, the ears are the same. Crazy. What the hell is this? 2004.
It's almost like a really bad brickhead.
What the... I don't get it.
You could just build that yourself and have it any color you like.
My 6-year-old could have built that, and I haven't got a 6-year-old, but a 6-year-old could have built that. Half of my 12-year-old could have built that. No, it's crazy. I don't get it. I just don't understand the thinking. Like, in 2004, we've already had 2 of the prequel Star Wars movies and some sets at this point where there's really good quality sets. And this is what we're getting to represent.
Just going
Easter.
back to what we said about the cinema, George has put out when he went to see it at the cinema. I'm assuming he's on about Minecraft. They put up a message on the screen saying, "We don't mind you shouting out, but don't go mental."
Yeah, no, rightly so. But oh my God,
yes, it is. This? Oh my God,
that's horrifying. In fact, this is part of so these were promotional sets, okay? So what that means is these were probably make and take. And I dare say some of the others were as well. But these were make and take builds you did in the store. And I know the make and take builds aren't exactly, because the idea is they've got to be easy enough to build quickly in the store. Yeah. Because I asked about them before. I said, well, how come they... And they said, well, no, what you got to think about is, the design of this is pointless designing a complex set, even if it's very few pieces, because if you have like little 1x1 studs and little circular pieces and tile pieces and you're trying to build out in the store, they're going all over the floor, kids are dropping them, they're losing them, and it becomes stressful. The idea is they come into the store, they grab the pieces, they build it, it's easy, straightforward, and off they go.
I mean, now you've said it's a build it, where you go in and just I can understand now.
Well, I'm not saying it is, it just comes under promotional.
Right.
But it says so, yeah, in Lego brand store. So I'm assuming that's
last year, didn't they?
So this is obviously these obviously supposed to be Easter eggs coming out the same year. So there was obviously
that's Batman feeling blue.
Yeah, well, I actually like this one better because at least the thing opens up, so it's got something to it.
The other one just reminds me of a Christmas decoration.
It's just a solid lump. There's too much flat surface on that to represent an egg. So I don't get it. I've never like brick built anything circular that's brick built like this or supposed to be circular. All this reminds me of the helmet of that the thing from the Mandalorian. The helmet set they brought out, the droid.
Can't think the black one. I know the one you mean, but
yeah, dark droid or dark trooper.
Dark Trooper.
Anyway, it reminds me of that. But anyway,
so
this is the first time I'm seeing a set that I'm like, okay, this is.
They like the design of that bunny, though, don't they?
Yeah, but this one I think has got some. I'm not sure what she's supposed to be holding. Has she got like two eggs?
Mrs. Bunny. Oh right, so you can put them with Mr. Bunny and they breed like rabbits.
I mean, I'm assuming that's supposed to be like an egg next to him with something sticking out the top. I don't really know what that's supposed to be. And the tree has got flowers on one side. Looks like it's supposed to be apples or something on the other side, but I don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, not too
it's
sure
basic. Yeah, it's very basic, but it's, at least, I don't know.
And what year was this?
We're in 2005 now. Would you believe it?
Me.
Only 20 years ago. And Lego hasn't moved any. This, I gotta say, right, this set doesn't look any different from sets that I know of from 20 years earlier.
Yeah.
That I kind of owned. So in 20 years, they have done nothing almost, which says everything about what the company was going through at that point. So, but of course, 2005, 3 Star Wars movies have come out and pretty much saved the Lego brand as well as other brands.
Well, if they were bringing out this, I'm not surprised.
Chicken and chicks.
Again, very basic.
They look more like ducks. The chicks look like ducks. It's torturous.
And is it Easter set or is it a farmyard set?
Yeah, I don't know. It says seasonal on Easter underneath. Again, it comes into the Easter branding.
I'm missing all these out, Slurp.
But look at this. This is awful. Is the tree supposed to be to scale? Are these giant chickens? Are these like dinosaur chickens? What's going on?
It's Rooster Cogburn.
Obviously an Easter set.
Is it? What?
I don't know what.
Maybe it looks a bit like an egg, even though it's a pineapple. Oh my! Easter magnet set. Okay.
This is an Easter magnet, and this looks more like modern Lego, I guess.
Yeah, at least probably nice to stick on your fridge.
Now look how horrifying this is. See, this is the issue I have, is that I look at this and I go, oh my God, bring me back the sets from 2005.
He's got a sock hanging from his ear.
Yeah, well, I'm just starting to think, is this supposed to be a reindeer and he's gotten mixed up with... But, so...
No, you can tell it's a rabbit, but Jesus Christ.
He's only got one arm. The other arm is kind of like stops at the shoulder. I don't know what's going on here.
Hold on. Something here. If you switch to list view, you get a little more info. Okay, I don't know. That's up to Martin.
I don't know whether I want to know anymore. I mean, look. The idea is we're supposed to be going on what we're looking at.
That's what I said, nimble.
We can change if we want, but my concern is that we've spent all this time absolutely ripping into these sets because they look dreadful. They finally changed and they look worse.
Oh yeah, he made that clown, didn't he?
Yeah.
Cool.
That is horrifying. All right, let me see if this list version works any better. That's all right.
Oh, I missed out. Man, those chickens are as old as me. Bloody hell! Well, I'm twice his age.
Yeah, it doesn't give you much more information, if I'm honest with you. It's just, I mean, they're basics.
Do we want to know anymore?
No, the only reason I didn't choose this one is because the picture, it doesn't really move. It stays in the same place, but I don't suppose that's an issue.
Oh, right. Jordan.
So this was $4.99. Doesn't say anything else. This was an actual set as well. So, oh no.
No, the 20 minutes late, but he said he's laughed his ass off every everything he said.
Yeah, the pictures are slightly smaller as well, so I'm going to go back. It doesn't give us that much information. Nothing worth talking about, at least. So I'm going to go back to the others because I think
Carry on.
They're slightly smaller. It's going to be a quicker way to get it. They're just very, and obviously I'm casting this to another screen, so it'll be smaller again for you guys than what I'm seeing even.
The thing is, when you hover over it, at least they enlarge a bit. So, but that honestly, that looks like he's got a sock hanging from his ear.
It looks dreadful. I don't know what's happening here. I just don't get it. What?
Lego
in 2010. 2010. So what? They didn't. So between 2005. They released a magnet in 2008, and then nothing. So for almost 5 years, they didn't release an Easter set, probably because they were just churning out garbage. And then they churn out this. And I just think, what's happening? Oh, my God. At least the head can pivot, I guess. But
Happy Easter to you too, Shreddy.
So this
okay.
is,
At least it's not making me crack up. Well,
yeah, somebody's... I guess put some effort into this, but it's not even symmetrical. It's not even symmetrical. Like this orange stud on the outside here is 4 across. And what's going on with the eggs? Why are they flat on the bottom? I don't know.
Yeah, they could have put another. I don't know. When was it out? Did it have the pieces by then? Probably did.
2011. I don't. It's weird, isn't it? It's really weird. I'm glad we chose Easter to. My word. My
At least it's a bit more. I mean, it's a little bit more comical. It's not as scary as that other one.
Why is he wearing a gas mask?
It looks like he's got glasses on, but he hasn't, has he? It's a gas mask.
It looks like he's wearing a frigging gas
mask. It's just...
Oh, wait a second. Let's see if I can enlarge it. Oh, Christ. Oh, no. So this is supposed to be... I mean, they haven't even put the bloody piece on properly. Yeah, it's supposed to be his whiskers. Yeah, I thought that was a gas. It looks like he's wearing like a gas mask. Like they're the straps. And he's got these flat eggs as well. They look more like bollards. I don't know what they're supposed to be. What's the obsession with having 1 foot or one ear sticking out to the side every time? Like, there's nothing wrong with putting both your feet in front of you. I've never seen a rabbit stand like that.
Surely they're polybag free builds. Yeah, probably. I hope so.
I know
some
that.
pretty bad ones here.
Oh, hey, talking about pretty bad. I didn't mean it.
Oh, these are some stinkers.
Good evening.
Mate, you've missed some belters.
Atrocious ones. Happy Easter, everyone.
Christmas and Halloween was bad. Jesus Christ.
Happy Easter, mate.
Are these bad,
So look at this bad boy, right? Look at this one. This is my favorite so far.
That's
crazy.
This is like the rabbit version of Sloth from Goonies. Oh, God.
Honestly, Slurpy, it looks like he's got a stop hanging out his ear.
It looks like he's melting. It looks like he's completely like.
Do you remember when
Oh no!
Do you remember when it is Garrett, isn't it? When he
he
said it's almost as scary as a clown. I would say it's more scarier.
That clown, yeah. He goes to bed and he wakes up. It's in a different place in the bedroom. Like, ugh. Anyway, so we start.
Yeah, it's a Millennium Falcon. There you go.
So look at this, Slurpy. Yeah. I just want to preview something, right? 1990. Right, soak that in. 1990.
Rabbit.
Which I think it's not bad for 1990, but to be honest, it doesn't seem like it's moved on since 1970. But okay, 1990, right? Fast forward 13 years.
Oh my God!
All they've done is change the name to Mr. Bunny.
It's the exact same build. 13 years, and that's all we've come up with.
There's one there at the top. It said bird boat plane. With questions.
Wait a sec. Let me fast forward another 12 years, Wait, is it 12 years? No, let me fast forward. So I don't know how many years it is now. 15 years later. Oh, and we've moved on to this.
Got Mrs. Bunny.
What the... And look at these. Just quickly have a look at these.
Oh, good.
See, I like the Easter chicks better than the egg, the chicken, the egg, but not by much. That's not a.
Anyway, what were you trying to say?
Fucking
The bird,
woeful.
Bird, boat, plane.
It doesn't even know what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. And the thing is, it says bird, boat, or plane, but they've only put both 2 versions. I'm not sure which is which, but
But also, they don't know what it is because it's not even an Easter.
no.
Why that's in there, I don't know. And this Easter set as well. Have you seen this Easter set, Slurpy?
Oh, that's my favorite. I loved whenever the witch appeared on Easter Sunday with her black cat. Casting spell.
I just need to ask Shreddy why.
And then this Easter set.
It's got the 1991. Bless you.
What 1991?
No, 1991, not 1991.
He had the.
Oh, he's got the bunny.
Yeah, he's got the rabbit from 1990.
Yeah, I've got those pieces sat around somewhere as well. It's like 12 pieces.
How and why?
Yeah,
Those
that's
Shreddy
what I
have
said.
it.
Why?
I'm pretty sure everybody's got that set in their parts collection.
Right.
So why
God,
I
we've
don't
got
know
no
why
bikini
these,
bottom. What? That's not Easter.
I don't know why these keep coming up. I didn't have a chance to vet the list, but it'll be a laugh anyway. There we go. So
Yeah,
now
yeah.
we've reached the modern age of Lego.
I love
where
this.
Lego looks like Lego. This is a cracking figure.
I love this figure. This was oh my god. Yeah.
And I like to call this stuff kind of peak because I don't think it would be any different if they released that today. So
The only thing they could do different would be like a tail attachment piece. But
there was one. There was a fluffy tail, wasn't there?
Just a print on the back of the torso.
Oh, was that? Maybe it's a later version I've got then. Sure, it's got a tail on the version I've got. Or maybe saying it's brown.
I used this guy when I was like practicing like facial animation. I had him like just scream with like an anime. It's my most viewed video, so I'm kind of fond of this one.
I'm sorry about this, but I've been waiting to say this all night, and this is a good opportunity. Is this a rabbit or is it a bunny? Well, don't split hairs.
Fucking hell! I've hardly think is he serious?
Oh, the F-bombs have started.
Jesus. Matt, what was the film you watched with your family?
I was watching an animated version of Narnia.
Oh right,
it's from like 1979. It's definitely of its time, but
I know
we had a laugh. It was very funny watching it, like just seeing how it was animated and just that kind of era.
Well, I was wrong then. What I chose for you?
Yeah, I thought Wash It Down.
He thought Wash It Down. I thought Barbie.
Oh fuck!
Oh, second one.
We were gonna watch Napoleon Dynamite. Like.
Oh god.
Like we typically would watch any kind of like holy films or whatever, any kind of stuff that Easter related would be the week of. But then Easter Sundays, like whatever.
Should have watched Dogma.
Is Bunny Christ in that one?
I've got a question. Do the chickens have large talons? Napoleon Dynamite? No. Because it's chicken as well. He's no, never mind. What? Right.
I've never seen it.
It is good.
Right. So,
but anyway, sorry.
At the moment, yeah, this is the top one.
Happy Easter, Papa Rex.
Should we crack on with these sets then? Let's have a look. What the hell? What? What?
You just built that.
I've gone back in time to 1985 to meet my parents, and
this piece here.
The ugly duckling at the back.
Yeah, what the hell's going on here? I mean,
they've been using that piece for a long time.
They're obviously for a different demographic. I get that, but I just don't know why they would go. I mean, these don't even look as good as the ducks that they released with these same parts 12 years ago.
One looks like a goose.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, like that's okay.
Yeah.
At least it looks pretty cool. I mean, I don't really know what's going on. One of them's trying to be Oscar the Grouch, and the other one is in the. And the other one is, what's he doing? Is he taking a? Is he?
He's in a litter tray.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he in a litter tray?
Hey, see those 2 Easter bunnies you showed earlier, like the big brown ones?
Yeah.
I'm only realizing the years like 2011, 2010, I think, for them. They are just brittle brown.
Yeah.
Like, if you drop that, they're going to just crack into like a million pieces, hey. Like a mini Lego.
Yeah, it's bad, isn't it? I don't know. It's weird because they must have, obviously there's different demographics. They're not expecting to, but if you've got something like this, we're 7 series into collectible minifigures and we're still banging out this crap.
Yeah, somebody said, imagine an army of those ducklings.
Yeah. Melly's probably got 20 of these anyway.
He sees anything, and if he sees like anything that's more than 2, he's like, oh shit, here we go again.
I need an army of those.
What he said there, those ducklings. So I'll go what Sean said. Is it 500 ducklings against 500 ducklings?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. This is just going back. Can you answer, Martin? Nimble just said that he heard earlier. You said there may be 3. Can you elaborate on that, or have you just not just heard?
I don't know anything that nobody else has heard. Just that the discussion that I saw was that it hasn't been ruled out that there isn't another one, because in the past I remember that they have announced, or some have been leaked before others. I remember going on to the May the 4th to the Lego website, even as late as last year, but previous years, and being like, they've only still got 1 of the GWPs on here. They've only got 2 of the GWPs on here. So there's that. But I think it was Coop who was saying that, the only information he had about it was that it was some kind of, what was the wording he used? Some kind of token or keychain or something like that, which could be
Django Fett keychain.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Sorry, my internet cut out. Sorry, it cut out.
He's not. It wasn't keychain. The word wasn't. If it was keychain, I'd be saying, right, he's obviously the information that he's gotten. Charm, that was it. Charm. It was classed as a charm. Now,
what was that thing?
It mixed up with the key ring, because that's the middle one. Fair enough, but you've got to get the you've actually got to get the slave one for it, though, haven't you?
This is why I'm saying that. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying there is anything confirmed. I'm saying that it hasn't been ruled out that there isn't a third. Right. Especially because the description that he had, the information of the description he had of what the other GWP was going to be, which is there is a charm. I don't know why they would release that information when they could just say keyring, if it's just a keyring, right? Because a charm could be a million different things. But like I said, it could be wrong, but I will be disappointed if they've announced a bottom tier and a top tier and there's no middle tier, because then the top tier becomes the middle tier, and therefore you've only got 2 tiers of a GWP, which, like I said, first time for years. So I don't know why they would go backwards with something like that. I get downgrading it a little bit to save money, but, and again, lots of people have said to me, well, the middle thing is usually crap anyway. Why do you want it? And I'm like, well, it's the principle. Lego is giving me something that represents good faith in me going and purchasing them.
Top dog, like over £150 to get your top one. You might as well get something in the middle, haven't you? So
yeah,
so... that's right. Because whatever way I got it misconstrued. I thought it was like, right, you've got the polybag, the Clone Boys, and the Slave 1 keychain, but I'm like, the Slave 1 keychain's exclusive to the Slave 1.
I thought I thought that was the middle tier, but it's not.
No.
So I won't be getting that, because I won't be getting the Slave 1. So.
No, same. I mean, I like the shaping of it. But anyway.
I think it's cool. That's why I say, like, I know everyone shits on them, but I was like really hoping, like, I wonder what the next patch is going to be. Like, I thought there'd be like.
I want a patch. I want a patch. Honestly, do. I want a patch. I mean, I like the ones that have been leaked from that hat thing, but it is a bit disappointing that you've got a picture of a clone with the Republic Republic. The
I mean,
fuck. What's the word?
patches are nice, but not if you've got to spend 650 quid for it.
Oh no.
Much.
Anyway, we've got kind of gone off subject now a bit.
Yeah, let's get back to destroying some Easter sets.
Yeah.
So this old man with the gas mask, I don't know what's going on. It just looks like an old bunny. I don't know.
He's about ready to retire.
And the thing is, have you seen the way they've attached their ears? They've attached to using one of those kind of I can't really describe the piece, which means that
they're a
from the
weird
back,
piece.
it's going to look awful from the back, but bizarre.
This looks like one of the walls and grommet ones.
Oh my god!
Grommet.
So I look at this and I think, wow, this is awful. We need to get better. Let's go back. Let's please go back.
It doesn't really look like a rabbit. It looks more like a hamster with long ears.
It looks like a
Didn't
robot
know what we had,
version
so
of
we lost
a
it.
rabbit. Yeah, it looks like a robotic version of a rabbit. I mean, even the carrot is desperately bad. What's going on with the carrot?
Oh dear! What year was this?
Are those teeth? He looks like Dwayne Dibley from. Dwayne Dibley.
In case nobody knows, it's Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf reference, yeah.
Chew.
No, this looks derpy as hell. I don't know what's going on here. Come on now, Lego. Right, there we go. Right, so different, unusual. Yeah, so it's a little painting Easter egg sets. I don't really know how else you would describe it.
It just could be the era it was, but I'm a space fan, but I'm sick and tired of those two torsos, because they used to be thrown in, like, it seemed like every city promotional set, like, you know, like the faces that just they overproduce.
Without sounding different, I've never seen them before.
Oh my god!
But then
Well,
that's
the torso that I would give you, Slurpy, if I was doing a sig figure view, because
I think I have that. I have another one where it's just a helmet, like it's cool, but it got to a stage where it seemed like it was on like a lot of figures and all. But yeah, I'll take it. Yeah.
I think this is quite cool.
Well, I like the build,
like GWP sort of thing, I suppose.
Yeah, and they still haven't created the egg piece yet, I guess, because they're still using, whatever this is. But yeah, this is all right. It's different. Like I said, it's you're kind of sick of seeing bunnies and chicks, so it's nice to see something. And I just realized that on the floor there, you can see where one is cracked, so they've made like a representation of a a fried egg. Yeah. I didn't notice that the first time. So, and this kid looks like he's
looks a lot bigger though, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, but different. I actually like this one. I think this is.
It's the googly eyes.
Yeah, I mean, you could make this look a lot worse if you face those eyes like outwards or something.
Scary looking.
I bumped on the head.
Yeah.
Imagine somebody put that in front of your face as you woke up. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know though. This one's kind of, I don't know. There's something cute about this one. It still looks a bit derpy, but something, I don't know. I feel like there's some imagination at least gone into this one.
I mean, it's more comical than cringy like the other ones. Some of the other ones.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's funny, but in a like, bless him kind of way, you know. What the hell is this cardboard? Is this a cardboard? What the hell is this?
Oh yeah, that's a.
Straight away, I'm thinking of Toy Story.
Iconic Easter minifigure. It's just a man in a chicken suit.
Yeah.
It's Al.
I'm pretty sure because I thought this figure came out with a minifigure.
Al's barn, isn't it?
It does look like that, yeah. Al's toy barn.
Yeah, perhaps it. I don't know.
It's a bit weird, but anyway, again, great minifigure. They do these kind of what's it when they make specific pieces?
Shrek's Outback bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah. But when they make these pieces, these custom pieces, like, or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Okay, so the egg piece finally appears. At least I think that's...
Egg hunt. Yeah, okay. Let's get a couple of figures.
Yeah, I think the only frustrating part in this is, like, from what I can see, there's only 3 eggs. But
I suppose if you had like a city farm or whatever, you could put all those in that and it look quite little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They definitely go very light on
It's
the
not as
animal
bad
pieces.
Yeah. This is all right. It's okay, I guess.
Yeah, something you could put in, you mix in with your city, isn't it, and stuff like that. So
There's just not any building really involved in this, is there? It's more of a play thing, but it's not bad. It's different. Like I said, at least they've tried to think of something different rather than just hashing out Easter bunnies and Easter chicks and whatever.
it was the patches, Matt.
Oh,
God.
Monthly mini model build. We saw this in the Halloween and the other one, didn't we? Monthly mini model. So I don't know what's going on here, but again, I think this one looks kind of cute. Something about
What
it.
you making a shop, like just going and.
No, I think this was something different, but I don't really know what. Monthly mini. Maybe you're right. Maybe that was it. They used to probably do one monthly at one point. I know it did a lot of this build, make and take stuff did stop after COVID.
Right.
But yeah, because they used to do it regularly before then. They still do it now, but it's more of a kind of an event thing. So they'll do one like a Pride, they'll do one near Easter, they'll do one near Halloween. But whereas it used to be like like every Saturday or whatever it was. But yeah, I like the top hat. I'm not really sure what the relevance of the top hat is, but it's kind of different, you know. But I don't think they've represented the egg cracking open very well. It's just, it almost looks like he's in some kind of wheelchair or something, or like a hover chair. But yeah, bit weird.
Really bad version of Gruger's pram.
What the hell is this? Oh, just because it's got the
Batman.
Batman movie mini. Oh, because it's got the rabbit. Well, you know what? That's all right. I don't know that.
I do actually.
That has
class it is Easter, but
it's off topic. But the one of him on the left, the green one, I think that's him wearing like a suit of money.
right.
I think.
Yeah.
But,
I was those were going to be my ears for the thumbnail, but I couldn't find a high quality picture of the blue, so I had to go for the brown. But yeah. Oh, there he is. So they did a light key change for him as well. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Probably could have used this
Going off
picture,
the
actually.
subject, I did like that film. Anyway.
Yeah, no, it's the Lego Batman movie. Is so funny. Like,
Oh my god, here we go again. Is that a brickhead? The next one. Looks a bit.
Yeah, I was just trying to work out what this is. Oh, it's a luggage tag. Don't really want to know about that.
God.
So here we go. So this, I would say, is now we finally hit, at least in Easter terms, we finally hit what I would class as modern era. We've stopped seeing like crap and random stuff that doesn't fit into anything, and we've started seeing what, you know. And I say the modern era is in this would fit in today. If they released this tomorrow, I wouldn't think this looked like old, 7 years old or whatever. And these are actually Matt WhittaKEE's ears from the thumbnail, as it happens. So it stands to reason that it looks like him. But yeah, no, I think this one's okay for brickheads.
Yeah, for brickheads. Yeah.
First Easter brickheads we've seen, I believe. But
I
don't know. It's almost like they recruited somebody, a new team for the brickheads, and they were able to kind of work out these shapes to make, you know, it look like what it's supposed to look like, which they probably struggled to do before. But okay,
Yeah.
so it's another one of those cardboard thingies, is it?
Yeah.
I like this one.
Reminds me like a Happy Meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? But
I like that. I like that head print.
Yeah. And a painted Easter egg as well.
Bunny rabbit ears, you know what?
I bet that egg is hard to get hold of. A painted egg. What the hell is that in there?
What the?
All that.
That's the best set.
All that.
That's probably just on one of those things that's like on clearance or whatever, or sale.
So again, as brickheads go, that's not too. It's nice. It's got a little bit of side build to it, I suppose.
It's cool, but it also looks a little too human to me.
Yeah, but
I know that sounds weird.
Yeah, we don't normally have the little side builds, do we? With the so that's quite nice.
I know what you're saying, Slurpy. This looks like a person dressed in a chicken suit.
Yeah, I know brickheads don't have great proportions anyway, but this kind of feels a bit freaky.
Yeah, I like what they've done. I like what they've done with the body, to make it look kind of like feathers, just to kind of beef it out a little bit. Oh wow, what the hell is this? A skateboarding, a chicken skater pod.
That's cool. And an egg, like.
See, right, the little rabbit on the skate.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
So right, this is getting my number one so far. I don't normally, and the reason why is because they thought outside of the box, and that's what I like to see. You know, you're getting these pods. I know I've got a Darth Vader one of these pods somewhere, and they're kind of weird. They didn't last very long, but they've incorporated with Easter. So you got some unusual pieces in there. You got a chicken, so it's kind of Easter, but it's also not really. But it's different. It's just different, and I don't like skating at all, but I think this is.
I just like the bunny on the little red skate. It's great.
Yeah, such a cool idea, but yeah. So I like that. This is good. This is the kind of thing I like. Stuff that's original ideas, like, you know, different.
No.
Oh, that's whatever, Bumbleclad.
Let's go back 2 years.
This is.
Yeah, it's gone backwards a bit now, isn't it? Yeah, and that looks like a render as well. They haven't even actually built that, so that's kind of weird. But...
looks like a mistake. Like, I don't know, like, I know just after doing the Christmas and Halloween one, there's so many of these, like, really, I kind of call them, like, what do they call them, spare part builds or whatever, that it's like, these are just made to, like, hand out to kids in, like, a shopping center, you know, it's like, here, be quiet. You know this?
Yeah.
This
no, absolutely.
Yeah,
this is what they
into the shop.
I think it's like, oh, your kid's loud in Iceland. This will shut them up. You know.
What? Oh no! Dwayne Dibley's back. He's had a baby. He's had a baby. What? What? How have we gone from this? Sorry, have we gone from? Oh, I don't know. I don't know how far back it was, but it's just like I don't know. It's almost like they say, right, we've got to build like a little polybag set. You've just joined the company. This is where you kind of start earning your stripes. Oh, can I look at previous sets? No, you have to make it up from scratch with no original ideas. Okay.
And here you're only allowed to choose from 20 parts.
Yeah, and this whatever you churn out, you know, we'll make without questioning it. Yeah. You know, it's what's the thinking behind this? It's just, I don't know. It looks weird. It's probably not the best photo either because of the white on white. But
is it lime green the bunny though?
No,
or is it yellow? What color is that bunny?
It's kind of like yellow.
It's yellow. It's
like sort of yellowy. Well, no, yellow. It looks yellow to me.
I thought it was lime green. Either or, it's almost disgusting.
It's almost like one of the tan colors, the light tan colors, kind of. I don't know. It's like a custody kind of color. It's kind of weird. It might just be the photography though, so don't quote me on that. But just it's the face and the teeth. The body's not so bad, but
it looks like Daddy Rabbit has had it with his daughter Rabbit, and that's what it's come up with.
No.
What?
What the hell is this? Is this even an egg?
What's a little head?
It looks like a Fabergé egg. And then a little chick. I mean, if the chick fits inside there, cool. But
I hope so. Look at the size of that egg. You could fit 10 of them in there. You know what I mean? Like, I better be
Daddy, where's
Molly,
his body?
Quickly.
And it comes with sprinkles as well. This is like a quail. This looks more like a quail chick.
Yeah.
And a goose egg. So,
nightmare fuel.
Is it like squared?
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, that's good. I like it.
Again,
Yeah.
nice little side build to it.
Well, they did this for a while with the brickheads on all
Yeah,
of them.
I haven't really
these
seen
side
them
pieces.
before, so it's quite interesting for me. But
And then they stopped. They stopped doing. I well, actually no, with the seasonal ones, I still think they do them. I can't really remember, but
yeah, I like the way a little bit of his hair comes, you know, a bit like a Superman thing.
And he's got a pot of paint as well next to him, and obviously some drops of paint on him from where he's been painting the egg, which I think is quite cool. So, yeah,
I
different,
quite like that.
different.
What
the hell's going on here? Wait, which direction is he supposed to be
facing? Looks like he's about to have a.
It looks like he's kind of looking around to see if anyone can see.
Do you mind?
He's in a process. He's in the process of pooing out an ice gem.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ice gem.
I just don't know what the fascination is with Lego. It's like it can't be a bunny unless either one of the legs or one of the ears or both are at a different angle to the other. What's the fascination with that? Why can't it just be straight on? Every single bunny we passed so far, one of the legs or ears has got to be at an angle to the other.
It doesn't help. It's got that little sign underneath. It looks...
Yeah.
Honestly, it looks like he just suddenly turned around, right? Because he knows you're watching him. Do you mind?
Yeah. Oh, Christ. Anyway.
He's doing something.
Oh, there you go.
He's the bunny.
This is all right.
Right.
Yeah, this headpiece is good. I like the little chicken barn, the little motorbike with the little egg print as the headlight. Can you see that?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you can just about see.
That's quite cool actually.
I'm just trying to work out what this is inside the chickens. Oh, is that just the light? Oh, it's just the light. Whoops. Oh, I'll find it again now. Oh Christ! I can see the next one. Oh my God. So yeah, good. Cardboard box. I think I kind of remember seeing this either being given out or as a gift somewhere, because this box, I feel like I've seen this box in person. Don't ask me where. But anyway.
No, I like that. Not that. Sorry. Go back. I like that.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's pretty good. But oh no, this is, yeah. I like the fact that I don't know, they've kind of got
whistling, is it? It looks like he's whistling with his puffed cheeks, and it looks like he's whistling.
It's looking like he's like, woo!
Well, I was just thinking more.
We're back, baby.
He's just cracked out. I quite like this one actually.
Yeah, he is kind of cute. I gotta say, he's
it's
growing
the
on
first
with this
image
one,
of it. It's like whoa, and then you.
And then it looks like the pieces of egg are kind of strewn on the floor. Yeah. It's different, you know. It's...
I mean, the top bit does look a bit like custard, like whipped.
Yeah. Yeah, he's come out with a nice
head. I like the way it's cracked out, and he's like, yeah, he's either whistling or like you said, woo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. And I'll see that. Oh, see now this one. This is. I like this.
I've seen this.
Yeah. The carrot house. See, right. This is what gets me, right? Is if you look back, they've got 53 pieces, and they can't make a bunny look without it looking awful or looking harrowing or looking stupid or derpy. What's this? 10, 12 pieces?
Yeah.
And I think
tell what it is.
Yeah. They haven't got to have the ears at two different angles to make it look like a bunny. You know, it just looks. It does the job. Simple, straightforward, and he'll fit inside that house as well, probably. He's got his own little post box. He's got a couple of eggs growing outside.
I like that.
He's got a little window. This is the best you could possibly do, even in today, with such a small amount of pieces. You know, it's the details for me. I like it. This is my new number one.
All I can still see is that rabbit looking at me having a poo. That's all I can. He's staring at me. You can still see him.
This is nice.
What's a guinea pig?
Yeah, I've got this one somewhere. This isn't part of the collection, so this is quite cool. I like it. Yeah, The shaping on it's pretty good. I think it was kind of like the precursor for this one that came out this year.
But I think if you took his ears off, you could say it's a guinea pig.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Yeah.
So did he?
I just
make those.
I like these platforms. Yeah, looks like he laid them, doesn't it? But it looks, yeah. So this is kind of Dots era as well. So they were using like these kind of.
It's nice to put like on display at Easter, I suppose.
Yeah. We've got it. Don't know where it is, but they started doing some of these sets on platforms. You'll see a few coming up actually now that are similar. What was that supposed to be? Egg and chick. No, thanks for taking a picture of the first stage of the instructions. Dickhead. What am I supposed to do with that? Who submitted that? And somebody at Brickset has been like, oh yeah, this is a good representation of the set.
First 6 steps.
Like this. Again, the simpler, the less pieces, the better, clearly. Because it just... I mean, even like the shaping on the egg. You know, I don't know why they've always got to have a paintbrush, but yeah, it's... I like this.
I'm not gonna lie, like I seldom as a kid painted eggs at school.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It was you mostly just I don't think we really did a lot, like in terms of like that. Maybe just draw Easter bunnies and stuff like that, or
just being picky. The colour on his brush is nothing to do with the colours on the egg.
No, that's true. I don't know what he's done.
But I like it.
Doing with that. No, same. I think these simple little builds like this are great. I mean, obviously, you know, we're not rating these in terms of sort of play sets. These are kind of things people build, or their kids will build and play with and take apart, or they'll sit out once a year.
Yeah.
But that whole build there to make that egg shape is the whole thing is upside down. You can kind of see.
But it works. It works though. I think it looks cool.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like everybody in Lego has had their heads banged, and they've just suddenly thought, actually, we can do more with these bricks than just make a two-dimensional model like so.
You know what makes me laugh though, or like kind of cry, when I see, you know, like you showed that one. It didn't even, you didn't even see the set. It only had like the page, the 6 steps. That's going to be someone's first Lego set. You know, those like really dinky builds, like. And I was like, imagine like, if you build once, then you end up in the parts bin for the foreseeable future. Yeah.
Now, I like this one. If I had this one, I'd bring it out every Easter.
I'm not sure whether we've got this one as part of that collection I was talking about earlier. Yeah, this one's on the thumbnail because I think it's quite cool. I like the way they've done those flowers as well, those kind of tulips or wherever they want to be, wherever they are. But
yeah, you'll see them again later in another set.
But yeah, they've tried not to make the bunnies look like too cute or too scary or too creepy. They've just gone, wild bunnies. Job done. 2 different colors.
I can't. Whenever I see the bunnies use those like dot eye pieces, I just can't stop thinking of like the bunnies from Wallace and Gromit. I'm just going to keep comparing them to it. Like they just had those giant eyes,
dead eyes. Like yeah.
Like I can't stop thinking about it. Like,
but they do a lot of this, don't they? With the two, with the cat and mouse from the Halloween one, and the polar bears, and the
So so this is dot. Yeah, we've definitely got this one. I think we bought this one for my daughter. I'm pretty sure that egg opens up as well. I can't remember. But this is Dot Zero, so they give you all these extra pieces so you can decorate the egg differently. Right. So this is when like Dots was obviously quite big, and the 2 chicks are slightly different as well, and slightly different size. And the build is very, very slightly different to them as well, like the wing shape and everything. So they have varied it up a little bit, which I think is quite cool.
I do quite like this, but it does look like that somebody's taken the one on the left and just stretched him. Put him on the right.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's different color pieces and everything on there. So they have, they have just, rather than just bang out 2 of them, which I like that because it would have been just as easy and just as valuable if they put 2 of the exact same in there. But they thought, well, let's.
Yeah, and I like the way you can decorate the egg differently and. Oh.
Now,
why have they got massive eyes?
Right, so on here, it's almost like we've run out of those. We've run out of the 1x1 eyepieces, so you just have to make do with the 2x2 eyepieces. and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. The eyes are like drooping.
Like somebody has fed them drugs.
Yeah, yeah. This looks like something off the Magic Roundabout or something. Like it's Like, what do you call it? Fear and Loathing in
Las Vegas.
At Easter time. Oh no, the builds are actually pretty good. Take away the eyes, the builds are pretty good.
Chickens.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Now this I like. I've not seen this one before, but this is cool. Where he's popping out the. See, this is probably a precursor to. Well, it wouldn't be a precursor because they were out, but where they started doing these really ornate looking, cool looking pots for the
and the flowers, like you said,
botanicals. Yeah.
What you picked out earlier. Yeah, I like this one. I get out every year, and the rabbit. Boom, boom.
Oh, you got this one, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, look.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. No, that's a cool one. I like that one. What are
I
you
did show
mentioning
you earlier. Obviously, you didn't take any notice.
No, I don't think I was looking at the screen because when I'm on Brickset, I can only see that screen. I can't see you guys or the chat. So hopefully you guys have been keeping up with it. So
I don't know if that was it a free one? Was it a GWP? Because I can't see myself buying it.
Doesn't say.
I agree, Mayo. The Easter GWPs are not great. Like,
I can't remember what this one was, whether it was a GWP or not. I'd be surprised if I did buy it, but
I find it hard that in 2023 we haven't got these clip pieces in white. Why are they in grey?
No, I'd say we probably have. What's that set called?
Does anyone in the chat know if this was the GWP or if it was that you had to buy it?
Easter basket 40587.
Oh, there it is. Let's see. Free with qualifying purchases at Lego.com.
Yeah, that's why I got it.
Yeah, I like this. This is I like the detail.
Oh, that's an interesting clip piece. It's not the ones that we think. It's 1x3.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's pretty. I could bring it up on my screen, but let's see if what colors they've made it in. I know it's kind of going off here, but like,
which clip bits is that? Is that the?
Well, the ears are clipped onto. Oh yeah, I forgot you got it, haven't you?
They haven't made it. They've only made it a dark bluish grey.
Why? What's different about it? So they're not 1x1s then?
No.
So there's a clip on each end and a stud in the middle.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I'll just share my screen real quick.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say there it is.
Oh. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, wait a sec. Let me throw you up full. I can't see
that's it. Yeah.
Oh, stood in the middle. Right, I see it. Okay.
But couldn't they have just done two white ones?
Single ones
on the side, like single ones.
Maybe they thought about. Sorry, hold on for ticking that off, but maybe they. I'm going to assume the maybe reason they used that there is maybe because the weight of the ears maybe would have pulled.
He's got a nice.
If it was like a single clip.
He's got a nice gem coming out of his bottom as well.
Yeah, nice what? A nice
gem. That's your words. Wobble wobble. Yeah, like I say, for free, it's all right. So
right.
I actually disagree with that. I do like the Easter GWPs because that was
What was it you said the other day, man? I was going to try and clip it and have it as a quick, quick 1 second, a 1 second super chat, and it was like, what was it you said? Double bubble.
What?
You were talking about something. You were like, "Oh, I was going to get this, and I got this as well." It was like a double bubble, and I was just like, "What the hell? I've never even heard that term."
Oh, the comic, the magazine.
Yeah, what was it you said? Yeah, what were you talking about though? What was the reference?
Because you had that great what was it? The Trooper, the one from the Mandalorian set,
the Republic, the Commando or whatever.
And then with mine, I had the whatchamacallit, the Biker Scout. So I said, "Is that not saying then?" I thought it was double bubble.
Double bubble. I was like, so I had a double bubble. I was all right. I was like, oh, nice, okay. I don't know why I did a London accent.
Like Londoner.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah,
Double
Scout
bubble.
Trooper with it, mate. Come on, or Biker Scout as in my day. Yeah,
Is this
quite
Easter?
nice.
How is this
It doesn't
Easter?
really have to be for it. Well, they've got kind of Easter eggs, but
Yeah.
it's kind of slightly going into like botanical, kind of slightly.
Yeah, yeah. So this is a nest, and I'm not sure what bird that is. If you're a bird fan out there, I'm pretty sure Mayo probably knows. But I do actually like the fact that one of them is how they represented one of them chirping. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I like that.
That's quite nice.
And this
I
is
like the
kind of
use of the black eye piece.
Yeah, and it's kind of 2-dimensional, but used correctly. And even they've used one of these kind of what do you call it?
Translucent pieces.
Yeah, they like
Translucent.
what you get like at the end of an engine sometimes, and
Yeah, like thrust and stuff. Yeah, but on the eye, so the color still pops through. So that's pretty cool. I like these kind of, when they have these kind of ideas.
That one's
It's
quite,
almost like, why can't they give this guy a full-time job? But anyway, so
No, see, they can't give it to him because they got someone else making those 40-piece ones.
Oh, that's a bit like the 3-in-1 sets in it, where they
right, yeah. So this is a 3-in-1 with 2 Easter sets essentially. And the 3-in-1 isn't even Easter based, so I don't really get the thought behind that. But it is what it is. But then nothing there we haven't already seen. So, at least I can see this one. It looks like a little fat,
like a little donkey with long
rabbit.
ears.
Like a rat. Oh, donkey, yeah. Aye.
It's a donkey.
Yeah, it's
But it's probably one of those take away things.
Yeah, this is this again. If we were building this in the shop, and you walked away with this, is 32 pieces. I mean, it's not hard, is it? So this is this is a make and take Lego brand stores. What it is, it's fine. But like I said, they've had some that are terrible. So what the hell's going on here?
That's all right.
He's okay.
There's something that kind of dog-like with his head, though.
I've seen better.
Yeah. There's something going on with his neck. It kind of looks like he hasn't got one. Or is he supposed to be? Is he supposed to look like he's eating that carrot?
Yeah, I think so.
Just whatever way that hinges, it just kind of throws it off.
I think the face up until the carrot looks good, and then the bottom half where they've done like the kind of paws with the pink.
They should have done a pizza wedge for the nose instead of the round.
Yeah, everything in between is a bit weird, but yeah, and he's looking like he's peering into my soul as well. So he's looking right at me. But
he's looking at that other rabbit that's having a poop.
Okay, so yeah, this is all right though. It's not great. What the hell happened to the chick?
I remember seeing this. I do remember seeing this, thinking, "What the bloody hell?"
Yeah,
it's like a rabbit warrior.
Yeah.
What's that house?
It doesn't help what they've done with his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've made him look a bit weird, haven't they?
Oh, bless him. It looks like he's got learning difficulties.
Christ. Yeah, so the house, I mean, it's probably not the best angle. It looks like it opens up as well, but there's just it's just a doorway, essentially. You walk into the house and you've walked out the back door at the same time. So it's like, welcome to my house. Thank you for coming to my house. Yeah, it's kind of weird because it looks like it's supposed to. I mean, there's a window on the side, but I don't know how because there's no interior.
One by one for the rabbit's nose. I don't think it. No, it don't go.
No, it's not right, is it? And then I like the watering can though. That's pretty cool.
The chick reminds me of Angry Birds, something like that.
Yeah, it does. It does look like Angry Birds. Yeah, you got it. After he's been thrown or slingshot.
Honestly. Oh god, more deformed animals.
I think that's what it's turning into. Although I gotta say, I do like the squirrel in this. I don't know whether a squirrel really represents Easter, but this is more of a. It's not a spring animal playground. I do like a
little seesaw.
Yeah, the seesaw's all right. We got the egg pieces. The tree's a bit Star Wars-esque.
Yeah. You stick it on Yavin 4.
Yeah. And but the chick is probably letting the side down there because he kind of looks. It looks like a piñata or something. I'm not sure what's going on there, but anyway, we'll leave him be. What's that? A turtle, baby turtle. What is that?
It's like a naked turtle.
It looks like an alien popping out. Is that supposed to be a chick?
I think
Oh,
so.
that looks like an alien. Oh, I can't see him when I close up.
Did he get a haircut? What
I
the
don't know
hell?
what's that. Yeah, this isn't right, is it? This is kind of weird
Oh, he's
looking.
cut his head off.
Hey, I've noticed they've
Yeah.
they've definitely started doing more and more Easter stuff the last 3-4 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is all right. I like this.
Yeah.
A little poly bag. Whoops. And now we're into modern era now because this is this year. Although I haven't seen this around this year, this chick.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, I haven't seen this around. I'm surprised I haven't seen this around. It's funny actually because we bought Maya an Easter poly bag, and Kirsty realized the other day when she was kind of sorting out her room that she still hadn't built it, and it was still in the bag. So she took it off her to re-gift it to her. So if Maya, if you're watching, yeah, that's how we afford everything. But yeah. So but I don't recall coming across the set that she had, and it was only last year, so. That's kind of weird. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but yeah, this is all right. But 2025, there's a lot for 2025. Wait a second, how many sets have we got?
That's what I got with the Shire set. The next one. Got that with the Shire for free.
Do you know what?
Might give it to someone one day.
Do you know what? I think it's this because it haven't been built. I haven't seen it, but I think it's this that she's got in a poly bag.
Oh right.
I really want to go and dig it out now. I might go and dig it out just to double check if it is. But anyway, so yeah, so we got this bad boy, which is this is a GWP, right?
Yeah, there it is.
I think so.
And
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be like a pen holder or something?
It's no, it's hold on, look, you can see it at the back. You open it up, it's supposed to be like a little house. Doesn't come.
Wait a second, let me full screen.
Comes with a little rabbit and a squirrel. It's like a little house.
Ah, it's like a dollhouse type thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, the other one I quite liked and I built, but no, this one don't. I might sort of give this to someone one day or something. But it comes with like lots of different stickers as well, so you can
Customize it, yeah.
You can customize it. Look, so you put all different. So yeah, it's a nice idea and it's a nice, but it's just not for me. But I didn't expect it. I mean, I knew I was getting the Deagle and Smeagol DWP. I didn't expect this one. So I was the last day. I think I was lucky because a lot of other people said they didn't get it.
Well, this is quite cool because obviously the kids can customize this, and it does make me realize that a lot of these sets we've been bagging on, these pictures don't really do them justice, because I wouldn't have known from looking at this that it was like an interior with lots of extra pieces.
I mean, don't get me wrong, like I said, like with this one, they are nice sets, but they're just not for me. It's just, but
yeah,
that doesn't mean it's not a little kid would probably love it, stickers on and open it up with a little rabbit and a little squirrel. Yeah.
I haven't seen this around either.
No, I haven't seen this one.
I'm not sure of the idea of eggs growing from trees, but the little net is cool. And I like the fact that although that chick still looks a little bit derpy, at least they kind of match. They both look kind of weird together. So, but yeah, chunky little boys. And they ain't going to get far with that net either. But, and then, so this is going back to that set previous where it's just they give you a bunch of stuff to customize the egg, which I think is a good idea.
Yeah.
And the shaping stand, that's a, that the shape is there, isn't it? You can see that's supposed to be an Easter egg. So, well, they don't really give you many studs, do they, to stick stuff onto? It's just kind of across the middle and a little bit on the top. But, so here we have, again, another 3-in-1 unicorn set, and then 2 of the other little sort of side builds.
Not about the unicorn, but
I'm pretty sure I've got that here somewhere.
The unicorn's a 3-in-1 set as well, isn't it? You can actually.
But kind of like that other 3-in-1 legend said, like it's like more of a spring set, and I'm like, I kind of agree. Like,
no, that's a tote bag. I'm talking about that shite. Actually, is there a daffodil on it? Oh yeah, there's daffodils on there. So okay. This looks like a magazine with a little
Easter build and play.
That's actually pretty cool for a little magazine, depending on how much it is, I guess. And then we've suddenly gone back to 1973. So, if I took my daughter to the Lego store in 2025, and even though it was a make and take and it's free, and this was the build, I'd be wondering what's going on. Like, what's going on? Why not at least rainbow the colors? That's kind of weird. I don't get that. It almost looks like it's supposed to be a face. And then this.
Well, this looks like a Christmas decoration almost.
Oh, this is
tree.
Hang about. This is a miniature version of this. Why have they? Does it represent? Do these colors represent? Oh, is this supposed to be like a pride thing?
Oh, I don't know.
Is it pride? Is it one of the pride flags? Because I'm just looking at the pink and white stripe in the middle, and it almost represents. Because the fact that they've done a miniature version of it as well, like a told off version, it feels like it's supposed to be something.
Yeah, but if it was, they'd normally say, wouldn't they? Because they like to make,
Well, the descriptions on Bricks aren't the best. I got to be honest. So I don't know what this. If anyone knows what this is supposed to represent, what these colors represent, is it like a flag or some community that we don't know about? I'd like to know, because I don't really want to bag on things like this if they represent something. Because it's just weird that they've released two versions of this in the same year with this exact same color coding, which couldn't have been easy to do. So, I think, guys, is it. So, I'm going to quickly scroll back. I'm going to quickly scroll back and pick out my top three because it's relatively easy. Number one, easy. What, the best you could possibly do with such a small amount of pieces. Fantastic. Looks great. I love it. Not him. That's my number one. This is my number two. The skating pod.
That's a good one. Yeah.
And then I'm going to go back. There was one that was relatively old, but I still think had something about it that I just kind of liked. Was it this one?
Is it the chick with the big eyes?
Yeah, this one. I don't know. He's just calling out to me. Feels like he wants me to adopt him. So those are my three. What are we saying, guys? Are you able to pick out a top three, or? I know I've got the list at my.
I think I can. Yeah, I've got a top three.
Go on, then.
So number one is the two rabbits there on the right. That's that one. Yeah.
Yeah, good call there. I haven't seen. Is it my eyes, or is this like a? See the color of this egg next to the white bunny? It almost looks like a pearl. It looks like a pearl purple.
Like a burgundy sort of. Yeah, purple.
Yeah, it looks like it. I'll just check that on Brickside. Easter rabbits display.
I can't freaking see anything.
Yeah, very similar flowers to. My second one is I'll just show it. I do like that one.
Bunny poking up. Bunny poking over the thing, yeah.
And my third one, because he just makes me laugh so much, you have to go up the page.
Pooping.
It's gotta be. Sorry, there he is. I just love it. It's almost you can read it. He's like, that's great.
Slurpy, I know you missed.
Sorry, it makes me laugh.
No, it's good. It's good for.
Go on, Slurpy. What you got?
I know, it wouldn't. It's kind of up the top. It's 2012. Sorry. If you go down, I know it's a kind of a cop-out, but my number one's always going to be the Easter bunny suit guy.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. No. That's fine.
I've always loved the figure.
That's right.
Number two.
So.
My number two is the. You know that one that you chose, Cool Han, the Carrot House? It's the bunny beside that.
Oh, I know, yeah.
I think it looks really good. Yeah,
right.
I think it looks really good. I kind of struggled with
a good shout.
Kind of struggled with a free though.
Gotta go for a funny one.
If you scroll up, It's that one there, actually. 2014 Lego Easter, yeah. I don't know, Dwayne Dibley.
Robot one.
I just...
I
actually like it. It looks like ass, but at the same time, it looks kind of cute too.
Looks more like a chipmunk.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to put out? Do we allowed to go worse one?
Yeah.
Right, keep going up. There he is. Go down, down. There he is. That one. That's one. Worse. That's
Melted.
sorry.
Hey, you Easter eggs! Hey, you chickies!
Only because
suppose.
it's comical as well, because it's just so...
What does Adventures in Bikini Bottom have to do with
Don't
Easter?
worry, there's 2 sets there, mate. There's 2 of them. One underneath it as well.
Yeah, both of them are
Like,
Bikini Bottom and the Seeper. I don't know.
There's like some skateboarding one as well and stuff, and not the one that you picked, Martin. There's a different one in there, like something to do with.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell that got in there. I don't know.
Well, you've got the bleeding witch one there for one thing.
No, I don't know.
And a
what that was
racing
about.
car. What's a racing car got to do with Easter?
So my biggest stinker in terms of what the hell were they thinking, and even for the time, right, is where's it gone? This one, because 2 years earlier we had this, and that's not bad for the time. What happened here? What the hell's going on? What's going on with his ears?
Yeah.
What's the top hat done that is made? And has he been so many eggs? He's just got a
behind
huge belly.
one is behind him, isn't it? It's supposed to be, but it just don't look right.
Yeah, it's stupid. They messed it up. They even if they just re-released this, but with the top hat and no ears, I'd have been happy. Weird, but you know this is when Lego was really saving money.
Again, you think this was done in the 1970s? It's not, is it?
Yeah, but think of the environmental impact of this. That they didn't have to put a paper building instructions inside it because they're on the bag.
There's Nimble's favourite, the one in the bird's nest. Yeah, that's not.
That is
bad.
a good one.
Yeah, it's a good
bird's
one.
nest. Wait a sec. Bird's nest.
Right
Oh,
down the bottom.
With the chirping bird. I don't know what he means. I think this one.
Yeah, there he
It's
is.
actually
Yeah.
called bird's nest.
It's class.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. If it was a bit more Easter, this would have been in my top 3. But
I quite like the other one that was chirping. The other with sort of the beat, the cone. It looked like he was whistling. I mean, that's not my top 3, but he would be. I did like that one. There he is.
My worst. I don't know.
Really, in a little way.
What's your stinker then, Slurpy?
Yeah,
Go up slowly. Definitely
fear and loathing on Easter Day.
fucking close.
No, there's worse ones than that. That's quite comical. Well, what's the worst one?
Let's see.
How about this?
The lime green. It looks lime green to me, so we'll choose that. I don't know, man. I know I choose for my number 3 the original Dwayne Dibley, but this one is just there's something harrowing about this.
Yeah, you're right. The colours. I don't recognize that colour.
That looks like yellow to me, but
what's up, Porter?
Yeah, I think the egg is lime green, but yeah. Anyway,
if you go right down the bottom,
right.
If we were all being serious, let's be honest. That second one to the left, that is the worst. It's just a pile of bricks put together like a
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think these colours are supposed to represent something.
I was trying to pick out a set. That's not even a set, is it? It's like
that looks like it's from 1992.
That looks like it's from 1972, mate.
Yeah, no, but like it's some things never change. You know what I mean?
It looks like a clown without no face.
But honestly, I'm actually let down with the Easter one. I'm really let down with a lot of these sets. Like, the Christmas one was so good. You had skating Santa, snowboarding Santa. That they looked awful, but they were also really cool looking.
A bit of a giggle at the beginning. We were having a bit of a.
Yeah.
It did get. I have to say with the Easter ones, especially the last couple of years, you could suddenly see them getting better. I mean, I mean, sometimes with the Christmas and Halloween ones, you think they're getting better, and then bang, they go back round. But at least with this, after a certain year, it started to get a bit better.
But it took a long time because we went from 1990 to 2005.
There's two they haven't included then.
What?
Well, they haven't included the 3-in-1 bunny rabbit one with the white one, and they haven't included the brand new one that's just come out.
Yeah, why are those not in there? That's weird.
Pish yellow. Yeah.
Pish yellow.
That's what that one is. You haven't drank water in 2 days.
Yeah, so you've got the 3-in-1. It's a white rabbit that can be turned into a seal and a cockatiel. And then you've got the new one that turns into a llama and something else.
Why are they not? I was going to say maybe it's because they're 3-in-1 sets, but
well, there's a bloody unicorn on there. That's not even a bloody Easter.
Yeah, but they are part of sets that have got Easter sets in them. So I'm wondering whether it's because it's a 3-in-1 that it's not coming.
Yeah, I'm just surprised they haven't got those two. It's a shame that they,
No, you're right. I didn't even notice that until you said that. So I'm going to search 3-in-1. What are they? What do they come? What head?
Creator.
Is it? Oh, it is Creator. Yeah.
Yeah.
The frigging box right here.
I mean, I've already picked the top three, so
I gotta say, Creator have been knocking it out of the park lately. Some
honestly,
of the sets are...
like I said, most of the sets I buy the little lad at work, they're all Creator ones. He loves them. From the butthole tiger to the giraffe, the pandas. He absolutely loves them. I've got to get him the fox one, but it seems to be quite hard to find. But there's a new one. It's not a 3-in-1, is it? But he'll love it. It's a new rhino one coming out. A new rhino set. Anyone seen that?
We got it. I haven't seen it. No.
Well, we should do a whole show on Creator, mate. One day.
Well, we can't do a show on Creator just because there's 647.
Oh,
but
okay.
We can do a show on the 3-in-1 set if we can.
Yeah, that's what down. Sorry, that's what I meant. Sorry.
We should do a create. No, I think we should do Creator. We should go through it, but maybe we could choose 100, not 100, maybe 50 to 75 sets to go through, like Easter.
Well, maybe if you just choose the 3-in-1s first of all.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, this
because there's some bangers. Yeah, he loves that. He wants me to buy another one so I can make the lion.
Yeah, it's class.
I have the red one
there, that one there, and the fox one. All three builds are awesome. I think they are good.
See, it's mad to me. Creator was kind of I don't want to say kiddie, but it was kind of colorful dinosaurs, dragons, that kind of crap. Like when you're a kid, and then it's holy shit! Look at the stuff they're doing now. Creator's got one of my favorite sets. If we keep going down to 2023, it's the Land Rover Defender.
I bought this for Kirsty.
Yeah,
Oaktown, how's it going, mate?
What's that?
Easter's over.
I bought this for Kirsty. It was literally a paper bag in B&M, and it's quite a cool little build. But yeah, these aren't in any kind of order, are they? 2025. Oh, there you go. So there's the bunny.
Right. There's the bunny.
I just want to know. Sorry, what was the one you said you were looking for, Slurpy?
It's from 2023. It's the Land Rover Defender.
It's not a Creator 3-in-1 set, but it is a Creator set.
Oh yeah, sorry. Oh, you've selected 3-in-1. Sorry.
So has it got the white bunny one? Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
No, these are just Creators, so they're not all 3-in-1. I couldn't filter it. It wouldn't let me.
It's mostly 3-in-1, aren't they? Most of them are.
Well, the modern ones seem to be.
Yeah.
So I've just gone right back to the last page. There's even a Santa in here that we didn't see. We didn't see in the Christmas one.
Too late. Christmas gone.
Don't remember seeing him.
See that dinosaur? Sorry, if you go up, I could be wrong, but that mythical or mighty dinosaur, I think that's one of Lego's longest release sets or something like that. They recolored it and stuff like that. There's Lego sets that Lego has had on the shelves for 8 years, and I think that might be one of them.
Yeah, I think there is another version of 3-in-1. It was on the next page. When the hell did this come out? I never saw this.
Yeah, I think we should do a separate show on all the. That's
Uh,
that looks like from oh god, what are they called? Those sweets.
oh, I don't know.
Chewable. Oh god. Had like a plastic dragon on in the advert about chewing. Chewits.
Chewits, yeah.
Yeah, that's what that looked like. Yeah, I think we should do an actual show on 3-in-1 one day.
Yeah, if we can try. If someone wants to go through all 700 sets and narrow them down, then we can.
Yeah, I meant the 3-in-1s.
do it.
Just do the 3-in-1 ones.
Yeah, but what
We
I'm
are
saying
gonna
is
be-
there's no option, man.
No.
There's no option.
Oh right.
There's no option to filter it, so you would have to physically.
I'll make a
go
brick
through
list
and
someday.
Okay.
Create a list. Yeah.
This is my idea. Yeah.
I'll definitely go for it. I'm
Oh,
looking
yeah,
at
there's
that
the
tuk-tuk.
dinosaurs.
Yeah, the recolors and stuff. The build was so damn good. They just were like, "Yep, let's just recolor it." I don't know if you guys have seen it, but like I've talked to Nimble and Magisto about it. Like, there's another creator castle coming out this year. I believe it's 3-in-1 as well.
Yeah.
So I'd even like to maybe leave. What about? I don't know if we want to do. I wouldn't mind doing another castle episode, but maybe even bringing that set into 3-in-1 if we eventually do it.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. White Rabbit. There he is.
Yeah, it's good.
There you go.
And I've just, like I said, I've just turned him into a.
That's actually fucking class. Looking at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is good.
I
Isn't it?
just turned him into the cockatiel. He wanted me to change it, so I did. But yeah, that's good. That's good Easter set.
I still can't find this Land Rover.
There's this. Yes.
How's that?
Aye. That's the best speed
Oh, the little
champions
one.
and speed champions never made. I think that I think that's better than any of them. It just is like perfect, fucking perfect. Like, I'm biased, I don't care. Like, oh,
So, Oaktown, tell us about your Easter, mate. What did you do?
Well, I'm still. My Easter hasn't really started. You know, I'm gonna go to Easter at like one of my family members' house soon, like maybe in 1 to 2 hours.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So the show was probably going at noon for when you guys had your daylight savings and we hadn't had ours, but no, we're back to 7 o'clock, which is 11 a.m. for you.
Yeah. So
now,
did you
mate.
guys have daylight saving time already?
Yeah, we had ours about a month after you. So there was a
Okay.
couple of about 4 weeks where you guys were only 7 hours, or you would have been
Not
7
last
hours behind.
weekend, the
Yeah.
weekend before, wasn't it? Was it about 2 weeks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
but-
Yeah.
but yeah. So but thanks for joining us. You pretty much joined as we finished doing the Easter sets because we did go. Well, we've been going for 2 hours now already, but Slurpy was a little bit late to the
joined,
party as well.
yeah.
But no,
Easter.
the plan which we did announce at the beginning was that we were going to keep the episode short because I got family staying down and they're actually going home tomorrow, and they came Friday night and I worked late Friday night. I worked all day Saturday. I worked all day today, and I'm working all day tomorrow. So I haven't actually really had any time to see them. So I do feel it kind of. I did say I was going to try and keep tonight's show a little bit short so we could sort of spend some time with them before they go back. But if there's any other little bits and pieces, I don't know what other banners you did.
Yeah, I
and of
got,
course,
I got a
of
few.
course, if you guys want to carry on without me, then carry on. It depends on
I
what
got a
time
few
you guys
banners
have got.
I've put on. But I've just put up one for fun, okay? So don't take this seriously, okay?
go ahead. F-bomb. Dun, dun.
I am in shock and still in awe from yesterday. So I thought I'd have a nice sort of Saturday afternoon and watch Hive. And I'm still shocked. And hats off to you, mate. Mr. Seems to be very quiet and innocent. Yes, I'm talking to you, Oaktown. Not only did he agree that the slave one should be called the slave one, he said,
Yeah.
Disney.
Yeah.
I cracked up, mate. I
Fire.
laughed my head off. Hats off to you. But
Wow.
I've never heard you. I was like, my God, he's dropped an F-bomb.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
Why,
don't
the
take
chat?
it. I'm only joking, mate. Don't take. You know, I was just surprised. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, you'll see me. You'll probably see me drop some F-bombs every now and then in pure rant fury.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the first one I've seen though, and I thought, oh, I've got. As he's on the show as well, I'm sure he's got a sense of humor. He'll take that. But yeah, I just found it quite funny. But yeah, totally agree, mate. Yeah. Did you notice the other week somebody came in and in big writing put something like, "You're not allowed to call it that anymore." And I think I said, "Oh, on this show, mate, we will." And I've not seen him since.
Oh, sorry, but that was my alt
Yeah.
account. No.
I don't know who it was, but yeah, I don't think I've seen him since. So never mind.
Well, I now that you say that, it reminds me that Slurpy in a voice message to me said that somebody reached out to him with something a little bit
Very,
we're not
very
gonna talk about.
derogatory.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Ooh.
and-
Ooh, tell us
yeah.
more. Oh God,
I don't even
know
want to
whether-
because it was so vol. Like
Oh.
it was yeah, because it happened during stream last week, and I believe it was like kind of when Ostif was talking about the charity stream, because it's just like, you know, you get followers and all that, and then you get a message request. But this person followed me, and then they said a very vile word to me, like they called me a slur, and I was like,
Oh.
what?
Oh, it wasn't to do with the slave one then. It wasn't to do with that.
No, but I see, I didn't recognize the name or anything. Like this
Oh.
person didn't follow anyone I know
You
or
have to
knew.
let-
Like, and it's like,
Yeah. So long story short, long story short, it was the N word.
Oh.
yeah, hard
Oh.
R.
What the hell?
Yeah,
No. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. Right. We'll leave it at that.
So we don't know where
So-
it came from or what the belief was, but
They
we
fancy
are
calling
starting to
him
get a bit
Nigel.
of that. Well, I was going to say we did have a conversation about there being words that we can use because it's only been able to be used within certain communities, and people get offended when they say it, even though it used to be used quite a lot. And it has got the letters NIGGERS in it.
Oh, that's Ginger.
Yeah.
Have
but
you
it's
got that?
gingers. Yeah. So
I
Yeah,
never
no,
realized that actually.
Yeah.
About
No, I
gingers
didn't actually
and
until
the
last
N-word.
week.
only a ginger can call another ginger a ginger. So apparently,
what if I'm related to them though? Like, what if like my brother's ginger? Yeah, man.
I don't know. I don't know, mate. I don't know. We are a kind of persecuted people, but we've always taken it tongue in cheek. Did you know, though, factually, that gingers weren't allowed in pubs? I think it was in like the 18th century, something like that. A law was passed. Gingers
That's
weren't allowed in pubs
crazy.
because they were classed as bad luck.
Oh.
You know, so
Oh,
Did you know what the Romans used to use to dye their hair ginger?
no.
I'm not joking. Actually, you can look this up. Horses pee.
Oh. Well, I found out today. I don't really know how to word this without saying the actual word, but I found out today that Fanta was only created during the war because America stopped the license of Coke syrup to Germany. So, but Coca-Cola, the company, still wanted to sell soda in Germany to obviously the people who were in rule at the time, without saying the word. Again, another N word. And so Fanta was created for that N regime, basically.
Oh, right.
And then it became, once the war ended, it became a global product. I read about that today.
I never knew that.
No, I didn't
That's
know
an
that.
interesting, crazy fact. But yeah, but just being very careful. But look, we are starting to get, there's pros and cons, right? So I did a build stream recently, and the results for the build stream in terms of like the analytics were through the roof compared to any other build stream. Maybe it was because of the time of day. I don't know. I thought it'd be worse because I kind of did it at like 4 o'clock on a
I
weekday.
kind of compared to any stream too. Sorry, like I've noticed it's got like a lot of views.
I
Like
sat
a-
there and
you know-
watched
Yeah.
the whole lot, Martin. I watched it all.
Yeah. So So like 4:00 weekday. So people in the UK generally aren't available. In the US, probably even less so, and on the Pacific coast, probably still asleep. Right. So for me, that was quite strange. But the analytics, and again, this isn't me trying to talk about blowing smoke up my own backside with the channel or whatever. But there was a few people who joined the channel, and I remember one specifically who I'd never seen before, and I remember picking one out specifically and just saying to this guy, I think his tag or his name was like something to do with trains. I forget his name. I did say to try and come on the show so we can give him a shout out, because we ended up sharing a little bit about his personal life, and the struggles he's going through.
He got quite involved.
Yeah, he got really involved, and he was chatting away. And I said, where did you find us? Where did you come across us? Especially because he does like Lego, but he's more of a train enthusiast. And he said, it was your channel came up on the recommended for YouTube. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I know that's not an easy feat. That takes some doing, So,
like we said, whether he likes trains or not, he's more than welcome to come in and say hello. And yeah,
I like to think we got something here for everybody. But you got to have some kind of affinity for Lego. But yeah, so I mean that's why I like to do these episodes, to break it up so it doesn't just become sort of Star Wars, just shoved down your throat, especially this time of year when it's kind of Star Wars everywhere. So Easter I think was quite well timed. But the other thing I noticed as well is people seeing the sort of seeing the stream who normally probably wouldn't. So, for example, I think I always do the thumbnail on Instagram. It's the only promotion I really do, and then I'll throw it up on stories as well. I think even like Tyler, Life Bricks kind of liked the story, which is I don't normally reach those. It tends to be the same sort of group of like maybe 40 to 50 people. So it's nice to see that there's we're starting to make some waves, but of course that's not what we're here for. But it's a nice byproduct of what we're doing, but if we can be entertaining for people, whether it's me building and talking to the camera or myself, or whether we're having a show like this where we're just kind of shooting the shit, or whether we've got a structured program, it's a nice variety show, like I think so yeah. So lots of news while we're on the subject of the channel.
About that, Martin, while we're talking about that, I didn't know, have you got it handy with you? What you built on the other day?
Oh, yeah. What did I build?
The Arc 170.
Oh, yeah. Not handy, but I'll go and grab it now. Give me a sec.
It's Slurpy. In case you've got any, this is a new category we thought of. Look what I built. So if you ever get a set and you take it apart and change it into something else. So we're going to show off what Martin made out of the Bad Batch shuttle, which I'm supposed a lot of people probably already know because they probably watched the show. But I thought it'd be nice on here for him to show it off. If I put it on, hold on, I'll put you on. How do there you go. Nice.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey,
the wings as well. Yeah, nice.
That is cool. What's it? Is it a custom that you built? Is it rebrickable? What is it?
Yeah, rebrickable.
There's 3 cockpits as well. We obviously haven't got. We got canopy pieces rather than cockpit pieces, but yeah, it's a bit of thrust at the back.
That shuttle, isn't it? Nice.
That is really cool.
Was there any like what you call illegal builds on it or anything like that?
Not really, not on this one. Well, some of them have. I've seen some that have, but this one, not really. Not that I remember.
Cool.
It's quite. What I would say though is that there's quite a lot of pieces left over, and I could really. I wouldn't say beef this out because that's not really what I guess he was trying to do. But I could strengthen this up a little bit using those pieces in some areas where it's a little bit weaker. But as a display, as it looks, I mean, the scaling is quite right as well. You can fit figures in the cockpits. So
nice. Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, I know you had it on your thing, but I thought it'd be nice to show off here.
I also built this, a fighting tank made
I
out.
saw that today. I was like, yeah.
So
What was that
the version you saw was the rebrickable. So I built it as it says, same as that Arc 170. But then this is the Arc me using the remaining pieces to kind of beef it out a little bit. So this is the Resistance A-wing, the green and white one.
Oh right, so you made it from the A-wing, yeah?
Yeah.
What's
So
up,
someone else's build, and then I've just kind of customized it a little bit more just to kind of flesh it out a bit. Because I had so many leftover pieces, and I needed to strengthen up a bit as well on the bottom because it was
What's
kind
his
of
name,
the back half and the front half weren't connected very well. So
Mandalorian, what's the pirate ship called? The bloke who had like seaweed as a beard. You could make his pirate ship out of the snub
Gorian Shard.
That's it. Thank you.
yeah.
I did see actually. I looked at one, and it was the Ahsoka's shuttle, and you could make it into a B-wing, and it looked really good. But you had to pay for the instructions. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not paying for the instructions.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
So
that's the thing.
let me just full screen me now. So we got this, yeah. Here we go then. Whoa.
Now, where have I seen that before?
The Inquisitor gunship. Now, I will say there were some illegal builds in it, which you wouldn't normally. But the only other thing was that some of all the pieces he used were like as if you didn't have stickers on. So unfortunately, you can see that one there. Still got the sticker on, and I had to replace the top ones with dark grey instead of because I didn't. Even though it said all the pieces were there, no. But I just, what's happened to that?
Oh, shit.
Oh, isn't he thinking I'd done something special?
You obviously haven't been tuning into every episode of Cool Han Builds because I built this on there a couple of months back.
But
what's this from?
But look, hold on. No, stop that.
Is this the Dark Falcon?
Right. Look, I love the door though. Look at the door.
Inquisitor ship, sorry.
Yeah, the detail on it's amazing.
I love the door, the way that, how it should do. Well, there you go then. Oh well, sorry.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But
that's still cool. Still cool, mate. To be honest with you, I thought you were on that stream where I was building it.
No. And I saw this and I thought, I got a bit. I mean, I am gonna. It's not going to be long. I'm going to put it back because the Inquisitor is one of my favorite ships, and it was painfully taking it apart. But I've done something that I've never done before. So,
what do you think?
Well, I'll try and do one the next time that he hasn't done.
It's easy for me because mine are all already in bags.
Don't do the shard one. Don't do that one.
I did this one as well.
From the Snub Fighter. What's that one from then?
Is it Shin Badi Starfighter?
No, this is from Poe Dameron's X-wing.
Oh right. And what is it?
Just a ship.
Oh, it's not a particular ship from Star Wars then. It's just a ship.
I actually like the sort of the way they've done the rear engines on this. Actually, looks pretty cool. But no, it's not supposed to represent anything. But
I must admit, because it's Icarus something his name was. He also did, and I thought, look at that, the Vader's castle. But compared to the Vader's castle that I got, it was like, nah, not building that. Don't do that. Yeah.
What's he built it out of though?
Out of the Inquisitor. There's about 6 different builds. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'll try that one next time.
But I really did like the gunship, and I've never built a gunship before, so I thought, and I didn't know that you'd already built it, so sorry.
No, it's fine, mate. It's fine. It happens.
But,
that's what they're there. That's what they're for. So,
I'm gonna try and build, because at the end of the day, I can't. I've not been buying any sets and that, so I thought, I'll tell you what, let's just I don't like taking sets apart though. It's a bloody nightmare. But yeah. But I will be turning that one back into the Inquisitor very soon because that's, like I said, it's one of my favourite sets. I know it's not from one of the people's favourite programs, but that doesn't matter, does it? I mean, look at some of the sets from the sequel films. Some of the sets are actually really good.
Yeah, no, there's even if the shows like that show was whatever, like there was some really cool stuff in it, designs and stuff, and
I mean, I'm talking about other people because actually, hot take, I really liked it. It was one of my but that's just me.
I could rant. I don't even count Book of Boa Fett as a TV show, man. That was
I like that one as well.
Oh, I didn't.
I like them all. There's only one I didn't like.
What's that?
Well, I'm not going to say.
Clone Wars.
No.
What TV show did you not like?
Well, just my opinion. I didn't like most. Some of it was okay, but most of, and everybody jump on the bandwagon. The Acolyte.
Rebels. Oh, I forgot to say Rebels.
I love Rebels. I love Rebels. I mean, I wasn't overly keen on the Resistance either, but that's just not my style. And
yeah,
but no, I'm sorry, but I really enjoyed the Rebels actually. Sorry, and the Clone Wars, especially the last. I mean, that last. People who haven't seen the last 4 episodes is just they could just put that as a film and bring it out on DVD, just Blu-ray, whatever. Awesome.
But hey,
music and everything.
It's basically like a film now every week. They're doing 3 episodes a week. Like it's like watching a movie.
Oh, the Andor. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. Right, I haven't looked at the chat for a while. Hold on, let me have a go back.
Oh, Mayo, there's me thinking we've reached the greatness, but now you're telling me that they've changed it to look after the little guy. So yeah, thanks for that.
So did we say hello to Joel? Joel Bricks?
Yeah, I showed him out. I hope he's doing fine. It's been a minute since we've seen him.
Yeah.
Wait, is there somebody on the way in? Who's that? Oh no, haven't got rid of that.
He's legend and when it going up?
Oh, so I might. The guys still aren't back from the pub yet. I told them to message me when they're leaving, and it's only about a 10-minute walk away. So I'm on until they get back or they message me. But I will kind of unceremoniously leave when they do. So
well, before you go, has anyone got anything to say about that?
No, only the fact that I was hoping they would announce where the next one is, but I don't think they have yet, have they? They normally announce it at. No. They normally announce it at the celebration.
Is it going to be every? It's not next year either, is it? I think they're going to leave. They're leaving it another year.
Yeah, it's usually every couple of years now.
Yeah, and of course that'll be the 50th, won't it? So.
Oh, do they? It'll be California. It'll have to be probably because that's where George is from and all that. It'll make a big deal out of that. It'll probably be like Anaheim or something.
I know.
No, I didn't.
I know where
maybe
I'd
San
like
Francisco, since he's from up here.
I know where I'd like it to be because a lot
Marin
of it was
County.
filmed here, but they only did London last time, so it won't be London. How about Bristol? Hey.
No, I mean, like I don't particularly like. I don't watch the live streams. I watch the interview clips, and I've been watching the clips of like Andor. You know, it's really cool. But I was watching Tamara Morrison and Daniel Logan, and like Tamara Morrison, hey, he is such a character.
I just found him cringy though. I was like, shut up and sit down.
No, I feel like he's at that stage in his life where he is just like, we're living in his world. Like, it is cool to see him.
I mean, after all the backlash he got probably from Book of Boba Fett, he doesn't seem to give a shit, does he? He's like, yeah, I'm part of it, and
he made fun of it too. He was like, they're calling me Boba Fett. You know, like that was fun. Like he's like 64, 65 years old. Yeah, no, I agree. I thought tomorrow was drunk.
I mean, I normally just watch all the interviews and the panels and that. The only thing is I was quite interested in the visions, and obviously a lot of it is Japanese, which is fine. the subtitles made no sense. Honestly, you go and have a look. I don't know what they were using, but it was just like whatever they were saying is not what they were saying in the subtitles.
Did you
It was
watch
just-
the live stream, or did
Um,
you watch?
I watched where it says like it's on for like 8 hours or whatever, and I just forward to the bits I want to watch.
I feel like they've cleaned them up with the clips. They threw the
Um,
clips on, and it's a bit more kind of say streamlined, but like.
Well, this was
'Cause,
like it was pre-recorded. You know, I wasn't watching it live, so and it was just like, yeah, that's not making any sense.
But I heard there was with Ahsoka season 2 trailer. They played an episode of Andor.
Yeah,
They also
played a-
showed.
episode of the Underworld.
Was it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't see that on there. They don't show you that, but
And then this is like stuff that happened there. I would like to go to the celebration sometime.
For the Visions one. I'm surprised because normally they say, "Oh, we're going to show you this," and then it kind of pauses it, doesn't it? And then it's gone. But yeah, they showed that, so that looks if you're into that kind of style of Star Wars, it looked alright. It looked okay.
And I didn't watch I know that it was leaked online, the Mando and Grogu trailer. I didn't. Kind of stayed away from it.
Again, it's not. They don't show it on there. You have to go and find it.
I know there was people like sharing screenshots and like, oh, here's a 30-second.
Found it. Pretty good. Not the best picture quality, obviously, but it looks right. Don't give anything away.
I keep meaning to share my pictures from Celebration because I got loads of pictures and they've never seen the light of day.
When did you go?
Celebration. The last one.
In London.
In London. Yeah.
I wanted to go and I had no one to go with, so I didn't bother.
There you go. Next time it's in Europe, mate.
Did Josh go this year? Did actually Josh go there? It looked like he was there.
No, it was someone else in our group.
Oh right, okay.
Old pictures, but yeah, I think one of the other guys was there. Can we move on to because I just want to show something off. I haven't got any stupid shit this week.
Oh, I was going to put that up. No weekly stupid shit.
No, but I don't know whether Oaktown's seen any of these, so we'll show some of the old ones.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what's happening.
Hey, there he is.
What's up, man?
What's
Stop
up?
hiding that beautiful face of yours.
And the hair, like that. I tell you what, what I gotta say, Oaktown is, have you like had a bad cold or bad throat or anything recently?
Somewhat recently. Why?
Because your voice, I don't know whether maybe just you're reaching, aspiring through manhood, mate, but your voice is a lot deeper.
Broken.
Really?
Voice is deeper. You're like, hey everybody, I'm Oaktown. How's it going? I was like, whoa. So I thought Slurpy was in the chat, but yeah, mate, your voice is a lot deeper than it was last time I spoke to you. Anyway, so
Cool.
but yeah.
Oh, Oaktown, are you going? So are you going to Chicago?
Yeah.
You are.
Yep.
Yeah. By the time he gets to Chicago, he'd be like this. All right, boys, how's it going?
He'd be like Slurpy. No, I was thinking Shreddy. You start sounding like Shreddy.
Well, lads, how you doing there? And you have to fucking stretch out. I don't know, man. It's gonna be cool. I can't wait. Hey, it's this, and it's 7 weeks, isn't it? On Tuesday.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
We need to plan in a time that suits everybody, and before Slurpy jets off on the rest of his holiday, to do like a panel, do a show live from Brick World with all 7 of us.
Slurpy, are you leaving early?
No, I'm leaving on the Sunday early. My flight's at like 8 a.m., but I'm flying to California. So
how come?
Yeah. We'll not talk about it on air.
Got it.
But
I didn't think it was it's not what you call, is it? I thought you were going to a wedding.
No, I'm not going to. Not a wedding.
Oh, a funeral.
A wedding. I have a wedding the day before I fly to Chicago.
Wow.
on the
I
Monday.
could have sworn you
But
said, I could have sworn you said you were going to a wedding out there.
No, but that was the day before I fly, and I'm looking forward to the wedding, but I'm not at the same time. Like, I have to rally back home, get a bus down Dublin Airport, and fucking sit around and get free security and all that.
I came back from Ireland, and was it Ireland? Yeah, I came back from Ireland, and without even having any sleep, I flew immediately to, I think it was Florida. Was it Florida or California? I went. And it was absolute carnage. I literally got off the plane at Dublin, got off the plane at Cardiff from Dublin, and within I think it was 7 hours, I was back at another airport. I was. By the time I got there,
looking forward to it.
If you want to know where he's going, it's in the private chat.
Why is it private? Why is it dodgy?
George, what's up, man?
Oh.
No, that's just disgusting.
I was going to say, he's got to be desperate if he's got to fly that far for one of those. Well, just come to Llethley, mate. They're going on all over the place here. But
good evening, George.
Yeah.
Another George.
George Cunningham, how's it going, mate? Tell us, George. What's your name? Where'd you come from? No, tell us, George. What? Just so I had to go on the video. I don't know what that means, George, but tell us whereabouts you from, George, and nice to have you here. And
Is this the new person?
Yeah, I was going to say I don't recognize the name, so welcome. Unfortunately, you're coming towards the end of the show, and you've missed the bulk of it, which is us taking the mick out of Easter sets. But
we can still do this at the moment because we're not massive. We can tell when new people come in. It's quite. I like that. Though.
Yeah. But out of curiosity, how did you find this channel? Was it through another member? I could see Mayo, right? Okay, yeah, Mayo is the gateway drug, isn't he? Really, to all of the channels. Anyway, so
yeah, Mayo.
But nice to have you here, and obviously welcome, and hopefully stay as long as you can. But so sorry, excuse me. So we've got to organize, and it brings me back to something I was starting to say earlier. Is that we've got lots of things planned. Me and Slurpy have been having some conversations. You're not exempt from that, WhittaKEE, but it's just because they're voiced code chats, so it's not really I don't really class as a conversation. It's just spitting out thoughts. But I will, some of the things that Slurpy's recommended, I will kind of bounce out. Because I'm starting to think, I mean, of course, it's people's energy, because, nobody is getting paid. But I'm thinking about, and I had a little chat briefly with Nimble about something as well, kind of linked, where I'm thinking of maybe if we can do sub shows under the sort of Cool Han banner, but sub shows, and then, so if we do a gaming, where we do I don't know, might even be an episode a month or something like that to start with, see how it goes, or every fortnight, and just focus on some of the games. And I might not be part of that. That might be something that perhaps Slurpy does with another person. Maybe we have I think you mentioned T-Mog, so I don't know, perhaps you and T-Mog host that show or that kind of thing. So that kind of thing. But of course,
we do anyway on here. We pick a subject and talk
but
about
I'm thinking as a separate show, and again, it doesn't have to be regular, at least not at the moment. But I don't know whether there might be ground for it or not. I don't know, but we'll have to see, I guess.
I thought, especially from the last the episode we did of T-Mog with the video games, there's so much you can show. And it could even do an episode that maybe it could be Cool Han or Cool Han adjacent, where it's us playing a game, going through it, or going through a YouTube video and stuff like that. The only problem is it would require me to have actual internet. So, but yeah,
different night, yeah, not it wouldn't replace this show.
No.
That's what I said about it being so.
Fine,
ACOB, for example, have got the
Trigonomics.
Trigonomics.
Yeah.
So where they focus on figures or minifigures, and then so I'm thinking of something like that. But of course, it's kind of all well and good for me to say, yeah, let's do another show. You guys host it. I'll do nothing on my channel. I mean, so there's got to be some kind of tie-in. I'm just thinking, we're tapping into the same the people who were already there kind of thing, but I don't know. We'll see. But so yeah, just thinking of stuff like that, what we could do. But anyway, there's lots of stuff in the works, lots of ideas.
I'm quite happy just to do this one, but
and I'm in the process, Slurpy. You did mention it, but I forgot to reply to it. I'm in the process of trying to get one of these ordered. But
what is that? Oh, is that like your? Is that the one that you got? When did you get that made?
Well, Kirsty had it made for me. So round about the time I started the channel, because I decided this one on a call, and she bought me this. I think it was only from Etsy. I mean, it's well made. It's 3D printed, but it's been really. I've seen some 3D printed stuff that looks crap.
Bye, man.
All the best, Mayo, man. Take care. Happy
Easter.
Easter.
Is really well made. It's even quite.
Goodbye, Mayo.
It's mottled on the back. Nice one, Mayo.
How did that work, Cool Han? Did you send did she send the image of your logo, or did she type in the text of what she wanted?
No, this is the logo. This is the logo. This is where it came from.
Oh, because I always thought that the logo was AI or something like that.
This is a physical creation of an idea. I had an idea of having my name, but in Star Wars lettering. Kirsty reached out to someone on, so like anybody could get this effectively on Etsy who does this, but with whatever word you want, and made this for me, send it to me. So I've got a physical thing of it. I took a photo of it, and then I use it on everything. That's all it is, just a photo of this. So
that's what that is. Oh, right.
That reminds me.
I want basically the point I'm trying to make is that you mentioned something that I've been thinking about doing for ages, and I want to get one of these that says "Cool Han Luke." So that it's not me, it's the show. It's still obviously my name incorporated into it, but obviously I never thought it was going to come to this at that point. And of course, if we want to try and change it now, it might throw things out. So, but at least if I get it to look like this, but with the wording of the show, then it becomes more all-encompassing and more of an umbrella.
Yeah.
And people probably won't notice at a glance that the wording is slightly different. That's the plan.
Now a certain a brick company is changing their name. Can we take their old name? He knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
No, I know.
Well, we can put it
Not
as
Loomy
plural.
bricks. Put it that way.
So
Slurpy does it now, though.
Slurpy, Loomy bricks.
But Funhole changed it to that.
Yeah, Funhole is being renamed to Loomy Bricks.
Bricks.
We should be called the Fun Holes.
The Funhole gang.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Holes.
Last week I ordered a shirt off of Ostiv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a week ago, and they said it was from the UK. I can't say the word.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and it's stuck in Jersey at the moment, New Jersey. So I don't know.
What?
Yeah,
No,
it's in New Jersey. That's what it says. I'm
well, mine haven't arrived either yet, but I did have a message to say they're on the way. And now that you say that, my last ones came within a couple of days. And when I said to Stud Lake, I was like, wow, that's good. It came really quickly. He messaged me back and said, well, yeah, they're coming from the UK.
This one's
got a. So that's really weird that's happening. So I'm gonna have to reach out to him and
I might have to reach out to him as well because.
What was shipping like on that?
Nothing.
Well, it's only £4.
Yeah.
All right. Bro, what the hell, hey?
So that's why.
Anyway.
But anyway.
But sorry, Cool Han. Like the the logo. The only one I that's made of Cool Han look. Slurpy been hitting the gym. No commentary over there. The Cool Han look is in the actual animated intro. It's a command that says "Welcome to," and then it shows the text "Cool Han look."
Yeah, but it's not that text, is it?
Cool Han. I got a cheap image online of of it. It's got like the kind of apostrophe above Han. because I know your name, like Cool Han.
Yeah.
But it's a digital image. It's not. It's something physical. But I think someone like that.
Yeah.
But
I just thought, I mean, if there's a way of doing it, but I wanted it to look as close to that as possible, so that people wouldn't notice when I start putting that on the. And I'm still going to keep that one for when I do content that's just me, or specific to me or my own stuff, like perhaps on Instagram. But when I do, because obviously that's the YouTube handle, that's the whole point of it. But if I was to do Cool Han Hang Luke just to go on the thumbnails for the show, I mean, it's quite. And I wouldn't mind actually owning it as well. But if you think I can get a digital copy and it'll sit on that thumbnail without there being a huge difference, but like this isn't great viewing, so we can talk about that offline. But yeah,
since you've been doing this show as well, Martin, how's your subscriptions gone up now quite well,
or? We had a bit of a boost at one point where it just went from like sub 100 to like almost to 200, or like practically in a couple of weeks, but then it just kind of slowed down again. I think it's one of those things. The way the algorithm works is when you're on the up and up for a genuine reason, it's kind of like a rolling down a hill kind of thing. Once you start picking up speed, everybody's kind of jumping on or jumping off, whatever.
Yeah.
But then once it gets to a plateau again, it plateaus. So you need something to kind of push it and get it. So it's almost like that. So like I had a load of random followers because of that girl who recommended me on YouTube, on Instagram, with the YouTube link. And then but then a lot of the people who were joining them were Star Wars fans as well, because obviously the algorithm was seeing that I had this massive growth and being like, "Oh, what's going on here? Oh, let's put him in the main line." It's almost like that.
It's good.
Also,
so you've got to do something like that. So I've seen people do something similar where they've gone to like, so if you've got like say 700 or 1,000 or whatever followers on Instagram, but you want to replicate that on, and other people I've seen have done it. People I know who didn't have had a good Instagram following and did live on Instagram, but didn't have a following on YouTube at all, started up a YouTube channel and like that. Jen Builds is an example. She only existed on there. I remember her speaking to me about starting up YouTube, and then she started a YouTube account, and I don't know how she's done it. Obviously, she's used her followers on thing and promoted it there, and all of a sudden, like they've literally just all jumped across. So she's now got like I don't know how many. I wouldn't say the number, but she's got like a large following for something she's just started. And I think to start with, all she did is put her content across. So he hasn't even, at least initially, didn't start creating any new content. So it was like, and it's just how to do that. How do I go onto Instagram and say to all the people who are subscribing or sort of followers on Instagram, I've got a YouTube channel, literally go across and do that. The only time I do it is when I put the link for the show. So if that's not interesting for people to watch, they're never going to click the link. They're never going to find the YouTube
most
channel.
Things like a bit like with Padawan, whatever he puts on like sort of Instagram and Facebook, it kind of goes on YouTube as well. But I was going to say, if any of the subscribe, like you said, 200 or whatever it is, if anyone wants to come and subscribe to me, I've only got 22, so that'd be nice.
I do agree with Nimble. Like it does seem to be a lot harder to grow YouTube, and I've been taking YouTube like a little. I go through phases where I take it seriously and stuff like that. Like it took me 11 years to hit 200 subscribers. Like, you know what I mean? Like I should have just been making stuff every couple of weeks. Like,
and also I noticed I do one short and get like 600 odd looks, likes or whatever looks, and then I'll do another one and get 100 and something. It's like, wow, that's quite different.
Time of day, mate. Time of day. Find out the time of day you did the 601, do it and replicate it. So this is what I was saying about consistency and like creating a pattern for yourself. So if you upload every Friday at 6 p.m. and it does well, for example, do that the same even if it's the following week, the following Friday.
I can still only do shorts. So at the moment,
because people are creatures of habit. So, but anyway. Again, this is not. I find that people kind of get bored of listening to people talk about how their channels have grown.
I was just interested. That was all. I just wondered.
No. I'm saying it from my point of view. I've just looked in the past when I've watched these shows back. I've seen like 14 viewers, and then you start talking about your channel and growth and stuff, and it goes.
We just lost one now.
So Your link, though, mate. Everybody who appears on the show, their link is always in the description. So Oaktown's Instagram and YouTube, yours. So they can click on the description and hit you there. But obviously free to do a shout out anyway. But so yeah, weekly pickups, right? So I picked up a t-shirt. I went into HMV. I very rarely go in there. I saw this t-shirt when it first came out and it was full price, which is like 20 odd quid, which I think is a lot for a t-shirt. I don't know whether you guys can see it. It's like a sort of TIE fighter battle from a Japanese.
Oh yeah,
and it's got
nice.
pretty basic, cool. but pretty cool looking. Just not like I like the Star Wars ones that aren't just like a big stormtrooper, a big Darth Vader saying Star Wars, like pajamas you have when you're a kid. I like the ones that are a bit more like kind of, you've got to kind of squint to see what that is in passing. And only someone who knows Star Wars will recognize that. Great. Took it to the till. Reduced $9.99. I thought, ooh, but $9.99, you know what? I don't mind. Took it to the till. Scans at the till. $3.99. I thought, woohoo! So I had a 4-quid t-shirt.
Double bubble.
A double bubble. And Kirsty was like, oh, I think Kirsty said, oh, she said, oh, for that price, you should have got one for all the boys and you all could have worn matching ones for the show when you're in Brickworld. And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Very thoughtful, isn't she, Kirsty? Very thoughtful.
But then I thought,
nah.
No. But then I was thinking, well, first of all, I wouldn't know everybody's size. I'm not hanging around in there waiting 3 days for Oaktown to get back to me. And,
Can you show it again, Tori?
And 4 weeks for 4 weeks for Maul's Vengeance to get back to me. So I just thought, nah, just leave it.
Yeah, that's it. Really, do you ever watch those on YouTube? The anime TIE Fighter shorts.
On full screen now.
Yeah, I have seen them. Yeah.
That oh my god, that's class.
Can you make the noise?
So if you guys want one when I'm in Swansea next, I can have a little look. But yeah, so there's that. But I was thinking it'd be nice to try and get some t-shirts because it's not really representative of the show, is it? Or even Lego. So
we got to walk in.
What's that one that you got? I want that one that you've got.
Who?
The one with Cool Han with us on it.
Yeah, guys, I washed it. Kirsty did say it was quite cheap. She paid a lot for it because of the extra, because of the print. But the t-shirt itself was like, I could tell it was in very great quality. Anyway, I wore it a couple of times, obviously just for the stream and stuff. So I wouldn't put it in the wash after wearing it for like a couple of hours. So I just kept it in my kind of half-worn t-shirts wardrobe. And eventually put it in the wash. And then, of course, when I first wash a t-shirt, because we've got a tumble dryer washing machine all in one kind of thing. So I very rarely tumble dry my t-shirts. I'll do it with things that I've had for a while or thicker, a heavier stuff or whatever, socks and stuff like that. But this was in there and I'd forgotten it was in there with other stuff. So I put on a tumble dry for like an hour. Anyway, I came out and put it this way, it's now a medium.
It was like fit me now, probably.
I put it back. I thought this looks smaller than it was before. I put it on and it looked like
a boob tube.
It looked like it'd been sprayed on me.
Rip man.
I could have painted this straight on my body and it'd have been bigger. So yeah.
I'm actually trying myself to get some custom t-shirts printed. I just kind of make like a Redbubble account, make a shirt public, and then print it, and then I'm like, right, that's it coming. The only problem is it's pretty expensive to get t-shirts printed like that, like £20 odd and stuff. Yeah. I thought about opening a store, but the problem is that like the graphics I'm using, I'm making them, but I'm using different images, like compiling them together. Like, so it's not really original, but I mean, that's the way a lot of those websites are. People are just stealing other people's graphics and stuff like that. But we do need to rock up to Brickworld wearing some sort of Cool Han merch, even if it's a t-shirt with like CHL on the chest. And we got to walk in like Ben Stiller's dodgeball team, like going in. We gotta.
That's good. I'm gonna do that.
We gotta do something silly.
I'm gonna do a super chat of that. That's gonna be a good one.
Because I was watching because a big stop motion guy I follow called Forest Fire, and like I mean, like his stuff is like honestly like the professional quality. But he does vlogs of Brickworld, and it's actually like insane how big it is. Like you don't really see how big it is until there's like a POV camera walking around, and you see all the people and all. And I can't wait, man. It's so I'm so hyped for it.
Well, speaking of stop motions, because Oaktown's been away for a while, so he's missed. I mean, I don't know whether you watched the episodes back, Slurpy. No hate. If you
No,
don't.
not really.
Sorry, Oaktown. But check out. No, I'll tell you what I'll do first. I'll play you some of our. I've started to create super chats with some of our hardcore fans, right? So let me show you, Oaktown, what some of the ones I've created very recently. This is one.
I need your help. I can't tell you what it is. You can never ask me about it later, and we're gonna hurt some people.
Whose car are we gonna take?
What does he actually say at the end? I can never hear it.
Whose car are we going to take?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So it's like no
Yeah.
questions about any
Yeah.
of the stuff he's just said. Just are we getting it? And that reminds me of Muggsy Lad, just because it's like I mentioned, we should stop doing the fire thing because that's someone else does that. Let's do the opposite. Let's do ice. No question. Immediately, icon, ice, fire, ice cubes, and never faulted since. So can't ask for more from a fan.
No, it's good bloke.
Or a follower. I don't know whether I'd say a fan, but and then we've created this one recently for Muttley.
Saul makes 10. 10 ought to do it, don't you think? You think we need one more? You think we need one more? All right, we'll get one more.
I'm like, one more? He wants 10 more.
And then I don't know where you're up to with the Blockhead. Have you ever seen? You've seen Blockhead's demise, right, Oaktown?
Which one?
Blockhead's demise.
I
The
think
stop
so.
motion series I do, where I kill
Stop
like
motion
the.
series.
The one with the piano.
Yeah, the one exclusively revealed to this
Yeah,
show.
yeah. The one where like the piano is falling and then the dude, right? It
Yeah,
falls on
right.
the dude, right? Yeah.
What about the
Yeah,
one
so
in the
you've
woods?
seen- So have you seen the newest one in the woods?
I don't think so.
Either way, we're gonna play it. Check this out.
Huh? I tell you, I
just love that violin sound. Well, it sounds like a violin sound.
Guys,
That was funny.
guys, Slurpy will know this, but I don't think anyone else has noticed. I'm gonna play the first couple of seconds again, and I want you to just look out for something, all right? Because I never noticed this before, and I just saw it then, and I was like, oh my god, this detail. And if you have noticed it, then obviously fair enough. But watch what happens when he throws the sack over his shoulder. Ready? You see the sack? You see the
Oh,
sack?
yeah,
Wait, I was just like, what? How did he
I'm
do
glad
that?
my missus, whenever I sent the draft to her, she's like, that was the thing she pointed out was like, I like the sack falling. The only problem is that shot is so short that I wanted it to be slower, but it would have just cut. But I'm glad you noticed, man. Thanks, man.
It's like,
I
the attention to detail is.
I must admit, I love
amazing.
obviously when the arrow misses, and you hit the tree. When I first, because it just reminded me of like the piano missing him. When I first saw it, I thought he was going to actually take his hat off. He was going to shoot the arrow through his hat.
I thought about that. I
yeah.
really did. I really did think about that, like him like looking up, and then a whole pile of them hitting him in his face.
I love the end bit where they all do, and then a slight pause, and then the last one.
I had a lot of fun doing that shot though. That was really cool. Because I was like, but I've become a little too reliant on like digit. I'm saying this as if I'm like George Lucas. Like if you ever watch the prequels, it's literally just 2 actors and a green screen. But I've become really reliant on like digital effects and stuff like that. You know, kind of playing around with it and stuff.
I'm looking forward to when we've got about 20 and we can do the top 3.
I mean, I'm really pushing because I really want to get the next one done.
Have you had an idea for the next one? Is somebody?
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of had this in the works, at least idea wise, for a while. It is. I know I'd film them in the month, but they release at the beginning. But I'll just say now, because it's going to be releasing on May 4th, that should probably give you all an idea of what it's going to be. I will say this one's a little more rushed because I am working on a longer stop motion that I need to get done. I haven't started, and I need to get it done in 6.5 weeks. I'm really shitting myself.
Is that when Underworld's coming out as well on the 4th? Yes, no?
What, sorry?
Underworld.
Star Wars Underworld.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
What I would say, Slurpy, is you've got to, and I'm the worst for doing this, which is why I'm giving her as advice, because I probably need to take my own advice, really. But when you commit to something and you start creating something, and obviously you get, like you said, it gotten more complex and bigger and bigger. Don't be afraid to go back to like grassroots of it and do like a shorter version, a clip version. Because I started doing the same when I started creating. I know we're only 2 in, but I did that super chat, and I was like, I want to do this and I want to do that, and I'm thinking, no, these are supposed to be short little things, and not supposed to be like, you know, highly detailed. They last like 5 seconds. It's supposed to just be showing some love for the people who've committed to this channel. It's not supposed to be about delusions of grandeur.
I know
with yours, obviously you have a set quality that you want to reach, and I get that, but there's no reason why you can't do the same quality in a shorter space of time, if it saves you time, I guess.
Because the thing is that the lightsaber one, Funny Legend Lego, the very first one was him getting beheaded by a lightsaber, so I'm not going to repeat them. But that was like the perfect length. That was 19 seconds. Yeah. And they've all that last one was like a minute long, and I'm like thinking, right, this next one, I've got like a storyboard out for it, and I'm like, 30 seconds is the max for it, and even at that, I'm like, it has to be shorter. But it literally would maybe take a day or 2 to film, you know. But I know, I agree, man. It's especially if you kind of like, I'll make these bigger and better, and it's like,
I can
they're
think
supposed
of
to be kind of fun.
ideas how I'd like to see him die.
I'll let some of the guys know about because obviously I'm not going to be here for a while, but there is an idea to do one when we're all together, if that makes sense. I'll not spoil too much, but
And when do I get to do my
weekly picks?
No, the one you're thinking of doing, where you want us to do some voice acting.
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
It's being postponed.
I've got so many. Yeah, I've got so many things. It's like a little. That's a little easier.
Looking forward to that.
And this one's gonna annoy you all. The one that I want to get done in 6 weeks' time. It's like it's no dialogue again. It's just the whole, you know, the what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good because it's easier to animate that. Yeah, I like that. I like that kind of style.
Yeah, because you've got the Brickworld one to do, and obviously you're doing this monthly one. So that bigger project is kind of being put on hold, is what I was of the belief.
Yeah. I'm really kicking myself because the Brickworld one is the one that I've got the idea down, I've got the story down and stuff, and it's like
juicy.
There's not it's sci-fi themed. That's all I can really say. but it's not. When I say that, it's not Star Wars. It's not licensed. It's going to be kind of like original, like Lego space stuff and whatnot.
Right.
And again, Brickworld has a limit to their films. By the way, their lowest limit is 30 seconds, and it can't exceed 5 minutes and 30. So I'm like, right, it ain't going to be 30 seconds for sure. 5 minutes 30 is really pushing it, and the deadline's I think it's the 3rd of June, which is a Wednesday. But I mean, I'm kind of free a lot of weekends anyway, and it's like I kind of treat it like a job. If I'm doing it, I'm up there for 5-6 hours. I don't like going up for 20 minutes and taking a piss like. But the only problem is the weather as well, because I film up in the loft, and it kind of exasperates whatever it is I'd say. But no, I will play it on the show. I'll play like a teaser for it before I submit it and stuff like that, and you like me say, oh, I'm going to do it, and then just you keep putting it off, because I've obviously done 12 months now of Bois, and I want to do a compilation of all of them. And I keep saying, I'll do that tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. I just, Problem is, each time I did, I didn't take a picture. It would have been easier. So now I'm going to have to actually like go back and put one in, take a picture. Because it was basically back from last April. So it's basically, it's been a year. So, and I want to try and do, but I don't know, were you here last week when you might have gone when I said, just as a joke, but I thought, the Brickworld one, it'd be great if I could get a great big box instead of having the sig figs, get all the actual humans, like oh yeah,
like Ryan, Sean, Oaktown, us three, and in a box instead.
I mean, we'll do something. We'll do something with that. I can take photos of everyone kind of standing posed, and I'll edit it in. But we'll do it. Spoiler, but
obviously I'm still gonna try and take. Yeah, but that's the thing. I've been in to do this 12 months of Box of Boys, and I just keep putting it off.
Well, can you take like, can you create like a reel using a clip from each of them?
Yeah, well, what you mean, like the videos I've done of it?
Yeah, so each one where you actually reveal it.
Yeah.
So where you lift the thing to see what it is. So you lift it, and then clip to the next one, lift it. So it's like 1, 2,
right.
3.
I could, I mean, like I said, I have actually got most of them on video, anyways, where I could just. But I was just trying to make it a bit cleaner, and have each one like what month it was as well and stuff. So, I just have to stop being so lazy.
Tell me about
the thing is, once I get into it, then But
see, my idea for Brickroll, like they announced the theme 11 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, I think, and ideas came, and I'm like, I couldn't focus on one that I liked, and then I got one there on first day night, and then like, bingo. Why do I always have to think of an idea that's a little too far fetched? But I'm off these next 2 days, so I'm going to be. Sets will be built and stuff like that, and no, not necessarily tests, but just playing around with stuff. But the weekends are going to be great. I know I'm looking forward to this weekend though, because I can start it, but also on Friday night, Revenge of the Sith. I'm looking forward to seeing it in cinemas because I never got to see it in cinemas as a kid, so I'm looking forward to it.
I was just about to say who's seeing it when. Anybody in the chat seeing Revenge of the Sith? If so, when? I'm going. The only day I'm free to go, because Kirsty wanted to come, and I've got to travel to Swansea to see it. So I wanted to go a day where I wasn't working early the next morning. So the only day I can go is Monday next week. So I'm going Monday night.
I can't wait.
I'm going, but I don't know when yet. Whenever my son, because I asked him and he said he'd go, but we haven't sorted out a day yet.
I don't think I'm gonna see it.
No.
If Muggsy's in the chat, I think I might be seeing with him. Another friend and my brothers. I think we're just going to rock up and just like your 6 finest seats, please.
And when he says this is where the fun begins, you throw your popcorn all over the place.
Yeah, that's the real Minecraft movie. You know what I mean? That's the real.
We're going to see it. Oaktown.
I don't know.
Do it. You have to watch it at least for Palpatine. Got like
Well,
Yeah, that
a,
would be funny. That would be fun.
It's only like 6 days it's showing for, isn't it? 6 or 7 days.
I think like a week at most, even, yeah. Which I'm surprised at because I thought the Phantom Menace, I think, was out a little longer.
So did they not bother with the Attack of the Clones?
Well, this thing, I was surprised they were gonna do
Well,
Revenge of the
saw all
Sith because I thought it was.
I saw all 3 of them in the cinema back in September. So
Oh
I've
yeah,
already
but
seen
we
it.
didn't do
in
that.
cinema again.
Yeah. I've
But
actually
yeah.
heard as well. I don't know if it's true, but I've actually heard that they're gonna be showing the original. Sometime.
Yeah, original
As in the original.
BFI. Yeah, they announced that they're showing an original print. So that's
Oh, is it?
George Lucas is probably screaming like because he he's notorious for altering it and then re-releasing it all altered and stuff. But I would love to go and see that, but yeah, I don't know whereabouts. That's in London, I believe, or somewhere like that.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
But because I'd imagine they're showing that old film print. But no, it'll be a good week this week. It's quite a week.
I didn't mind the special editions. That the only thing I didn't like was that they took away the song, the Ewok song at the end.
And the Sebastian Stan. The Sebastian Shaw, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, definitely the what did I always
That
call
was
it?
the worst
The
part.
nub song.
I absolutely despise the Jabba scene with all my passion. That's the one scene I would immediately be like, get out of my that's the one scene I'm tempted to fast forward in Star Wars.
Oh yeah, that one's not so good. What the
Which
music?
scene?
The music.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
just where Han Solo meets Jabba, with the Mos Eisley spaceport, because they repeat the same dialogue as.
No, I still like that. I know it don't
No,
look great, but I still like it.
I just don't like because it kind of ruins the mystique of Jabba a bit because you don't see him in Star Wars and Empire. He's
You
like
also see Boba Fett for the first time as well.
Did you ever see the original version that when not the one with the guy in with the fur, where they had the man in,
the
not
Belfast
him.
man?
Yeah.
Human Jabs, not him, and not the version that's out now, but the version in between where they'd done a CGI Jabba, but it was
It looked like
terrible.
plastic.
Did you ever
It
see
looked-
that?
Yeah, it didn't look. I noticed each time I bought a different version of a Blu-ray, you get a different. There was even a different version of in Empire when he's speaking to. They changed it, and then they changed it again.
By the way, the guy that actually, I know the one change I think that was good is the change to the Emperor, because I think the Emperor in Empire's a little too. He's very generic, but that guy Clive Rebel, there's 3 people.
He didn't know, did he, at the time? I suppose.
No, that's true, but it's Clive Rebel voiced the Emperor in that scene. He passed away a couple of weeks ago. I found that pretty interesting. Like oh damn, he's the guy who originally played him, and he's kind of forgotten, at least in that world.
But it was
and
a woman,
yeah, with a weird monkey thing. I don't know what way. It was like some sort of monkey mask transposed on her face or something like that. It was strange.
It was a bit weird.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it's gone 10 o'clock. I said I was going to have an earlier night tonight, so I'm probably going to say goodnight.
Yeah, well, I'm here waiting for these people to come back to the pub, and then
this is my only pickup, and it's not really. I have to be like, I already got this, but multiply it. I got 7 of these guys. Original, like 1991 or 1992 Blacktron 2 figures. So 7 of them, and I want to get a couple more. That's what the logo is on the T-shirt I wear. So yeah, they're cool. They're cool as shit. Some of them come with jetpacks. They're very basic, but you know me, like I like the space stuff and all, and it's yeah. And I was trying to bid on some stuff, and then I lost it. They just all seem to go up overnight. But
so how much did they run you for 7 of them?
Well, I got 3 of them from a seller for around £13. 2 of them came with like a special molded jetpack, and then the other 4 were, I think, just around 16. Which I'm not going to complain about, because some people are selling them individually on Bricklink for about £4 or £5 each, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. The quality of them's pretty good too. They've got this old Lego head style, Cool Han, like where it's very hard for me to show it, right? So like Lego heads have the hole like that, but these guys have the hole. I know my quality's really bad, but the hole's kind of like, the hole. It sounds
sorry, I
disgusting.
thought. There you go. Yeah,
because there's actually 3 types. It's disgusting talking about Lego holes. But yeah, this is the way the Lego holes used to be. It's kind of, this is the Blacktron one here. So it's actually got the Lego logo imprinted on the top. It's so hard to see. The middle one is what we had for the better part of like 15 years with the free holes, and this is what we have now. So I know it's really hard to see, but you could stick, you know, like poles inside the Lego heads.
Yeah.
But you can't do it with the original one.
Right.
But yeah, no, it's got a couple of them. They're really cool. They're also quite loose and stuff like that too. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. But oh, nice. Was it on WhittaKEE?
Yeah, but managed to catch them both on discount. Literally, as soon as I did this order, I went back in to the visual dictionary. Is that the right way around for you guys or backwards?
No, that's
Not
fine.
the right way.
Yeah, it's because I'm looking at it.
I mean to get that dictionary actually just for the.
Yeah,
for that
I literally I went back in like 5 seconds later because I was trying to like take this screenshot and it wasn't appearing on my orders for whatever reason. So I went back into the product and immediately it had gone back up to 16 quid. So it was like a flash sale.
Wow.
But so I managed to get them all. So I've got them all now to add to the 25th anniversary collection. So I think I might have 3 or 4 now. I still got quite a few to go.
Oh, sorry, that's the mole one, is it? I was on about the new one with the Palpatine.
No, this was the more one. I'm not really bothered about the Palpatine one.
No, I do want that.
And then I got that because the cheapest I'd seen this was, I think, reduced down to 40, and I just saw it for 34.94. So I was really pleased with that. So I jumped on that. They were 1 day. The Acclimator was a 1 day sale.
Oh, yeah, I managed to get that on sale.
But B&M bargains, I just checked the other day. I'm not going to get anything from them.
Well, my
not going to get anything from B&M because of May the 4th. But if you check your B&Ms, they've just had another load of Star Wars stuff in, newer stuff they haven't had in before, at least in mine. And then some of the stuff they had already, like Ahsoka's, the Ark, 170, and a few other sets have gone down.
Grogu quite cheap as well, weren't they? I think they were selling them for about 60 something.
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces. Yeah.
Like I said, no, Star Wars. May the 4th coming up, so no. But yeah, it's a shame of that because it's one thing I did want to keep on collecting. Like I like
Westman Legend bricks. See you soon, mate.
I like to collect the dioramas, but I also thought I'm gonna carry on. I probably enjoy collecting the Starship ones, but no.
What's up, Brick Hive?
Because I won't be getting the Carl shuttle. That's for sure.
That's disgusting, Ned.
I just don't like the look of I don't think they should do. I think they should leave those kind of things for the larger ships anyway. That's my opinion. So, good evening, Brick Hive.
Hi, what's happening?
I enjoyed. I must admit, I have to. On a Saturday, I'm glad when I have Saturdays off, I have to. Because obviously it's like 5 o'clock in the morning with his rant. But yeah, I have to quickly make sure I watch it by Saturday because it's gone in it by Sunday. So it's like, quick, get it in.
Not if you're
Remember?
Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah.
Oh, fake fan. I can't get YouTube membership for things, so I feel the pain. Oh, that seismic charge would be a great text.
I need to head out,
alert.
guys. So can I do my quick self plug? So,
yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm Oaktown Bricks, as pretty much all of you guys know. You can check me out on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. So yeah, Oaktown Bricks on all platforms. See you guys later. I hope that you guys have a wonderful weekend. I didn't get anything for my weekly pickups, so yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, no. So I need to head out, guys. Goodbye.
All right, take care,
yeah,
mate.
thanks for joining, mate. Nice to see you again. Take care.
Nice to see you too.
Right, I'm gonna get off as well, lads.
Same. Why don't we just close it? Let's just close it.
Yeah. Okay then.
While the three of us are still here.
Yeah, I need to make an outro sometime.
Yeah, we'll get to it, mate. Lots of things in the pipeline. Oh, and while I did say clickbait, so those who waited long enough, next week we're doing a Star Wars episode with Jedi Master Bricks.
Yep.
And it'll be the three of us and him just talking about Lego and talking about his Instagram and that kind of thing. And yeah, we'll be covering what else we know about Star Wars, and hopefully we'll know a little bit more by then because we'll be a couple of days out from May the 1st. So yeah, so join us back here, same time, same place, same people,
and
older.
Yeah, we cool. And then obviously 2 weeks time, it is cool. Hey, that like in the first year we'll be doing a stream on May the 4th. So
yeah, the May the 4th episode is going to be.
I'm gonna wear. I still have my
my new box of Bois as well. Then that day.
Oh, it's going to be a banger, yeah.
Keep that one in.
For anyone that's like watching, like it is going to be we have a couple of ideas, and it's going to be should be fun. All goes well, because it'll be following after.
As it's May the 4th, yeah, little hint for the box of Bois. It's going to be quite an obvious one. There you go.
Yeah. Star Trek.
No.
Galaxy.
Figures.
Spaceballs.
I've got to have
Turkish Star Wars.
Yeah, of course it's Star Wars.
You know, there's like a rip every. Oh my god. Off topic.
Right. We will say good night and
good night, everyone. Thank you so much.
Good night, everybody.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter eggs. Happy chocolate eggs. See you next week, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Love you.